Yeah.
Wyatt!
Yeah, what's up,
We're
man?
ready. We're so ready for WrestleMania.
Oh, we're so ready, man. We're so ready. We have a great setup here, as you all can see. This amazing setup.
My hair has like mysteriously lost a half an inch right there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Oh, yeah.
we have so much we need to talk about. So much good, so much bad, so much bruv. Speaking of which, Donut Cass, what did you think of WrestleMania?
Simon, Wyatt, OJ died.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we got him. Let's go.
That's crazy.
OJ Simpson died.
Oh. Yeah, Cass, how do you feel
Well-
about that?
Uh,
Welcome back to the good, the bad, and the actually, no.
Bruv.
Well, this isn't actually the good, bad, and the bruv. This is In-Betweeners. We're back. With
Yeah,
another
we're
one.
back at it again.
It's a very impromptu one because we've been trying to record this for the past like fucking 3 days, fucking 4 days.
Sorry
We're
guys, my
finally
schedule
got it.
finally cleared up. My schedule finally cleared up.
Yeah, Cass is finally here. Thank God. He's that snazzy
He
new.
was fighting the war in Iraq. He was fighting the war in Iraq for the last like 4 days. You know,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
As
nothing
you can see on the
do
video
about it.
feed by my picture, I'm clearly Donut Cass.
Yep.
Lucy from the Fallout TV show, please marry me.
Please
Please, please.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about professional WrestleMania. Is that what it's called? The official title now.
I just love professional
As
wrestling.
Triple H said at the opening of night one,
Or
WrestleMania.
yeah, he said it.
The gamer.
Gamer.
All bits aside, I'm just gonna say it. We do have a bit of a special guest here. Because Mr. Donut Cass has been very busy with Goon Squad stuff. Go support the boy. He's been doing
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
of hard work. Would our guest, who is fun fact, we actually do fulfill the good, the bad, and the bruv. Technically, still, it actually all works out. Would you like to introduce yourself, good sir?
Hello, I'm Donut Cass 2, and I'm here to record the
Damn, they made a
good, the bad,
sequel.
and the
That's
bruv.
fucked up.
No, I didn't even like the first one that much. That's crazy.
Jesus, Luigi.
And I'm here to donut my Cass.
Get ready to Michael down your Vincents or whatever the fuck.
You better not. You better not.
Jen
you
Michael
better,
Vincent.
Jen Quadrant Vincent 16.
Don't leave it. Don't leave me
We're
here.
gonna call the movie with both us Donut Casses two brothers.
Two brothers in a van. It's called Two
Michael,
Brothers.
Don't leave me here.
But yeah, no, Chair, welcome. How do you feel?
Mr. Top Super Kicker.
Guys, OJ Simpson died.
That's crazy.
This
That's real
shoot
drop.
we learned of this at like the start of recording.
Yeah, no, we're just like, ah, shit.
No, real graps. Real graps.
Yeah,
right
that's
there,
awesome.
buddy.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
He's grappling with the
That's
devil
absolute-
now.
So yeah, nah, yeah, true.
But we got a lot to go over, folks. It was WrestleMania last weekend. This time last week, I was literally
Was?
flying out to Philadelphia, which is kind of wild to think about that it's already been a week since the whole Odyssey began.
Abe's Odyssey, like the game.
We got
Mario
we're gonna talk obviously most about WrestleMania. Wyatt's gonna give very brief thoughts about NXT. I am going to briefly talk about meeting the boys IRL in Philadelphia. Wyatt will also talk about that too. Wyatt was only there for Saturday, Sunday, but we're still gonna talk about that a little bit. Do we want to start with just general
General
vague
thoughts?
thoughts about Mania? About general? Yes. Always check.
Like, what do you mean by
gentlemen, check
general?
Like, just did we like WrestleMania? Are we?
I mean, I feel like we'll get to that once we get to it, though.
Well,
talk about the
what,
other
if I can
shit.
join some-
Overall,
Yeah,
it was
I
a
would-
good weekend. Let's just say that it was a good.
It was a
weekend.
very good weekend.
ranging
It's
from
very, very
either good to pretty good.
I love
like-
AEW Collision. I love it so much.
Oh yeah, we better talk about Collision, man. Oh man, we'll talk
Bryan
about that.
Danielson versus Blue Panther.
Oh,
I haven't
dude.
seen it yet. God damn it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, me and Simon were both in Philadelphia for WrestleMania.
Oh,
We
yes.
both went to both for our first WrestleMania, correct?
This was my
Let's
first
say, yeah, you
WrestleMania.
didn't
This
go-
if I'm not mistaken, this was like one of your first like major wrestling shows. If I'm not.
It was
if I'm not-
my first wrestling show actually. Was WrestleMania, which is actually
crazy.
crazy. The fact
That's
that I can,
insane.
The fact that I can say WrestleMania 40 was the first one I've been to and the last one I will go to.
Oh brother.
I'm gonna make sure we
brother.
stop there so it doesn't get any worse.
You want you don't want to go downhill after seeing what we saw on Sunday night.
Yeah, because
honestly.
like once
You
you've
don't-
seen all that shit, it's like, oh wow, it's not gonna get any better than that probably. So there you go.
like that. Like where do you go from there? Really?
The only thing
Like,
that could have
you
topped
watch
that is if you
and
watched
it's
like Mania 30 beforehand. You know, if you saw that
Oh,
live.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, this was the most satisfying ending to a WrestleMania since Mania 30. I could say that. It probably is better.
Incorrect. The heart-warming celebration between two best friends at the end of WrestleMania 20 will always have a special place in my heart as Donut Cass.
Oh man.
Oh.
But yeah, let's go ahead and discuss. This asshole wanted to talk about Ring of Honor for some reason, so Simon, fire away.
Well, because we were there.
Yep, you guys were there.
So,
You
for
met with the Base
context,
World
we
boys.
ran into, on the Thursday, after just a very fun situation involving our Airbnb.
Oh, hell yeah.
When we got there.
These dudes was in West Philly.
Okay, you know it's bad when,
There's a
as you
reason
get
Will Smith
closer-
moved out of there.
Brother, the closer we got to our venue, the more our Uber driver was telling us, hey guys, don't walk down here, walk this way. Don't go out at night. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Jesus.
I should have seen the writing on the wall from that moment onward.
I want to ask you this too. Did you ever at one point before booking that that Airbnb, did you coordinate at all with Chris or Tony about where you were going beforehand to see if it was good?
No.
See, I did.
But then every time I would talk to Chris and Tony, like, they would say, yeah, there's a bit of shift around there, but it's not that
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll probably hear.
We just started!
I meant to say
Why?
shoot.
We'll
We'll censor that out. It's gonna be really funny.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Everyone will have to wonder what did he say.
Oh,
somebody say
as long as
stop?
you don't leave any trace of the first vowel in there, we're all good. We're all good. But nah. I did hear an errant gunshot around 2:30 a.m.
That's awesome. See, you know what's funny?
You know,
Honestly, for
in
Philly,
Vermont-
that's pretty normal.
In Vermont, we hear like gunshots all the time, so it's like whatever.
Oh my god.
But it's like
I don't know
it's
how you
usually
do it.
it's usually because of just people are just being like rednecks. That's about it.
But I couldn't I couldn't tell like what the
If
context.
you hear that
was. All
shit
I
in the
heard was, like,
city,
a
you're just like,
gunshot.
oh yeah, that's probably people like shooting someone.
Yeah, we heard sirens like every like hour or so.
Oh, dude, I heard
It
sirens
was
too. I
just-
don't give a fuck.
It was like, I mean, we didn't get them as much as when we moved out of it. I don't want to crap on our B&B venue. It's the venue itself was nice, and our host was very gracious, very kind. But
How much was the
it was
loss?
well, no, we got about half the money back,
That's
which
good.
isn't too bad. Yeah, we got about So
the
I don't
fact
wanna
you got any
disclose
back is
financial-
actually kind of surprising, so that's good.
Oh yeah, well no, she was very chill about it. She was very
Cool.
chill about it. So we got half. It's because we canceled so early because we ended up at 5 a.m. leaving our Airbnb to go check into the Delta. Shouts out Blake who works at the Delta for checking us in with early.
Yeah,
with
Wesley
a-
Blake, shouts out. No response to
I
that
hate you,
joke.
Wesley. Oh my god, that took. Dude, Blake was a black man. That is not Wesley Blake.
Oh,
What are
never
you
mind.
talking about,
Forgotten
brother?
Sons. Sorry.
So and then after a chill day, we finally met up. Dylan and I. We met up with CM Razor the Third.
Oh, my.
Pick us up. Our Uber driver. I was his passenger princess for the first day of the trip.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which was and we also
Nice
met up
young
with
lady.
Tony, and we met up with Zane. And I just want to give a quick shout out. Chris, Zane, Tony, and this obviously extends to Wyatt too. Y'all always have a place in my home. You guys were absolutely fantastic. It was just, if there's one thing I gotta say about the people of Philly were very chill.
I was about to
Everybody who I
say
interacted
that was
with.
another thing too. Like with like my experience too. Everyone in Philly who I met anyway, I met like probably two assholes, and they were just on the road. Like everyone else there was actually super chill.
Outside the murderers, everyone's quite cordial.
I was about to say, yeah, no, like I loved I loved striking conversations with just random people in line and shit. You know, locals, people from like everywhere. Like everyone was super chill. It was awesome time. Oh, look at that!
Now,
Simon's,
Simon-
muted.
Oh, I was gonna ask him a motherfucking question.
Well, sure, you can ask me that question.
Well, it really more pertains
What is-
to your activities. You were in Philadelphia. You did not meet up with other Baseball member from Philadelphia, TopSuperKicker. Why is that?
Oh yeah, because TopSuperKicker basically is TopSuperKicker.
He's from
He's a
Philadelphia.
cool guy. He's from Philadelphia.
He's a fake Philadelphia.
Terrible name, though.
Yeah, terrible
He's a
name. I hate him
fake
so
fake.
much.
From what I've heard.
Fuck you mean
From what
fake?
I've heard.
I heard this guy lives in.
I never once came into a guy who super.
You never once came into a guy? Wow.
That's crazy.
I'm putting that in quotes.
I never once came upon a human being who
even worse
and was a top, so it just didn't really work out that way.
What is he saying?
Oh man. So yeah, yeah, no, like you said, Simon. Philly people are pretty cool from what I've
Very
saw.
nice.
I gotta
Very
say, compared to Vermont, compared to like this area where I live, New Hampshire, I gotta say not as awful as I would expect usual cities to be. Because as you know, I mean, I live in the ghetto up here, so.
This did solidify for Dylan and I. We ain't never living in a city, brother.
I was about to say I could never live there though. That's one big thing. I'm never living in the city.
Absolutely not.
Because driving there,
too good for Philadelphia, I see. Yeah.
So I was about to say, in regards to trips, so you guys flew obviously.
Yes.
Me and my buddy Dan road trip there actually. It was about a 6-hour drive.
Oh yes.
And I gotta say, our muffler fell off. Which is funny.
I saw that.
We have
that was so great.
Yeah, we're just like, every time we're just kind of like in the car, we just kind of like knock on, just going like, yep, this bad boy right here can fit about fucking.
This bad boy right here can fit so many bad booking decisions.
Oh yeah. But no, that was like our really only setback though on the road. Aside from driving in fucking New York and New Jersey. Fuck you. The only good part about driving through New York was obviously seeing the city in the skyline. That was fucking cool. Like just seeing like New York and shit. It's always cool when you see New York.
Of course.
And of course, seeing the place where Tom Hanks flew the plane into was cool. Not 9/11, but the river, the Hudson River, the Golden Gate Bridge, which is no. Jesus Christ. Brooklyn Bridge. Golden Gate Bridge is different.
Oh my lord.
Getting my geography mixed up. God, they're both the same fucking bridge, let's be honest.
The Brooklyn Bridge.
No. Which one was the one that Caesar battled at or whatever that one was?
Golden Gate.
That was the Jesus Christ. Okay, so this was the Brooklyn Bridge.
San Francisco.
This is the one from Spider-Man that you couldn't cross.
You're even close, brother.
Yeah, we finally were able to cross the bridge. It's like, oh wow, this is like not a video game. You can actually cross the bridge. That's crazy.
Oh man.
And a ship didn't break it.
But yeah, no, good trip though, nonetheless. Fucking hotel was nice.
Nobody's getting acknowledged with Chair just said.
What did he say? I didn't even hear him.
He said a boat didn't break that bridge, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
I forgot about that already.
I Donut Cast. I'm just being topical.
That's true. Thank you, Donut Cast.
To the times.
Thank you, Donut Cast.
But no, we meet up with Chris. Got us. We went to go get Tony. We went to go get Zane from the bus stop. Zane was delirious because he had been on the bus all day. We killed the rock hand slap meme like all weekend. We were just doing that all weekend.
Oh my god, dude! I like never want to see it again after this weekend. I never want to see it again.
I'm pretty sure I did it when Wyatt walked into that diner on Sunday when he walked.
No, you did, yeah. And then I just dapped up everyone because that's what I do. I'm a dapper, so.
Oh yeah, Japanese.
The king of daps over here. Japanese, yeah.
Yamau, yapping my ass.
But yeah, no. So yeah, go ahead and say what stuff you guys committed.
Well, we drove around a little bit. We went to a lovely Wingstop, sponsor of WrestleMania in the worst time sponsorship in WrestleMania history.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Oh no. How was Wingstop, by the way? Is it good?
It's pretty good. I mean, I wasn't that hungry, so I didn't really eat as much.
The only thing I know about Wingstop is that one lady screaming in the car going, "I want fucking Wingstop!" Like, that's the only thing I know about that fucking place.
I've never seen that footage, so now I gotta look that up.
Oh, it's really funny.
So we go there, we get in line. We're in line for Ring of Honor for about like 25, 30 minutes, like just before, because our seats were pretty good for Ring of Honor. Behind us, there's this box, and Zane just goes, "Yo, MJF," and MJF's going. Zane just going, "Yo, MJF in that box." He just keeps like mentioning that like MJF is like gonna pop out of the box and make a surprise cameo at the show. Very funny. And then cars are kind of like filing into like a little parking lot in the back, and I look around, and holy shit, Billy Gunn is standing right behind our entire group of people.
What
He's just
the fuck?
there.
Wait, like at the seats? Like not even like in a box
No,
seat.
no,
or
no,
anything?
no, no. This was outside the line. This was outside
Oh,
the
okay.
outside the venue. And he's like, because he's like trying to guide cards, and eventually he just kind of hops in and gets one. I wanted to tell him that he's washed, but I chose not to because
I was gonna say that's incredibly disrespectful.
He's not even washed. That's the crazy thing. He's 16. He's still
Listen,
good in
Look, let me just say this. Let me just say this.
Brother is what?
Regardless of how you feel about a wrestler, to ever do that in public is awful. Don't ever do that. That goes to
That's why I
every.
didn't actually do it.
I know, which thank God you didn't, because holy shit, that's awful. Like I would
I
actually.
would have never. I would never actually say that.
Yeah,
to a
no,
wrestler.
no.
Unless it was like Hulk Hogan because he deserves it, and Goldberg. But no, we go in, we sit down at Ring of Honor. We were crapping on the card. We were kind of crapping on the card all day for Ring
How
of
much
Honor.
did you guys pay each?
I think it was like $80 each, which
Jesus!
compared to WrestleMania tickets,
I was gonna say that's actually like woohoo.
Yeah, it was. No, it was something alright. Well, here's the thing. For Dylan and I, it was $80 Canadian. I think it was only like $50 or $60 American per ticket, so it wasn't that bad.
That's not bad at all. That's good.
Yeah. But I want to say, I actually really liked the show. Kyle Fletcher got a 4-star match out of fucking what's his name, Lee Johnson. Craziest shit I've ever seen. Billy Starks had everybody thinking that she broke her neck on that one spot, and then when she revealed that it was all work, the entire crowd shifted to her side, and it was one of the biggest pops of the evening. That was awesome. Athena remains the best women's wrestler in the world. Tony, why are you not booking this woman on Dynamite every week? She's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you cooking?
Because she's already wanted to do it's a separate
You have
brand.
to book all-in footage getting it instead.
Yo, can we get Scott D'Amore to fucking take over Ring of Honor? That'd be fucking sick.
He'll actually cook with it, unlike Tony.
Exactly.
And then Minoru Suzuki comes out, and Tony and I absolutely locked in, despite like not because because it was the whole thing. It was like Bullet Club Gold versus a mystery team, and Tony and I are looking at each other the whole time like, God damn it, it's gonna be the Acclaimed. Please no, I don't want. I can't do this. And then Lance Archer comes out with Alex Zane, and we're like, yo, where's the third guy? And then Tony looks at me and he goes, oh my God, it's going to be Suzuki. And I was like, you're not, no, it can't be. It can't be Suzuki. And then that dude's music hit and the entire place erupted. It was probably the coolest moment of that entire show.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's always cool when you get Suzuki. Like, that must be sick. Like, doing
everybody's
the song
singing.
and everything.
Everybody's singing Kaze Ninare was rad as hell. And then Mark Briscoe and Eddie Kingston had an absolutely fantastic match. I thought that was like Mark comes out to Give Me Back My Bullets, Jay Briscoe's old theme, which was absolutely beautiful. I was really into that. And Mark Briscoe wins the Ring of Honor World title, and it was exactly what it should have been, honestly. If anything other than that had happened, the whole show honestly wouldn't have been worth it. But Mark winning the belt, you got to celebrate with his dad. And it was awesome. Him and Eddie hugged, and all the wrestlers filed out of the building, out of the back. It was. I just wanted to bring it up because it was the only wrestling show I actually got to watch with the boys. Because I was the only one there on Saturday night for WrestleMania, and then on Sunday night, everybody ended up going, but we were all over the place. We were scattered all over the damn venue. So I didn't end up watching it, but I just wanted to shout out Ring of Honor, shouts out Mark Briscoe. Very, very good show. Very good show. I would give it an 8 out of 10.
I watched a show called NXT Stand and Deliver. That's your biggest fan.
Get this guy out of here. Get this fucking guy out of here.
No, real talk. First off, biggest NXT event ever, which is kind of crazy, actually. Like, even more than Black and Gold.
That's kind of wild.
That's wild. So, the card itself, we watched this at the hotel, obviously. We were actually, because we were on the road, basically, during the show. So, we decided just, let's just watch it, let's have breakfast, get some coffee, and we'll just watch it, at the room in the morning, and we're watching it. Gotta say, overall, pretty good. Is it, S-tier NXT? No, but I'd say out of all of these current NXT iterations, probably the best one. I'll say that.
That's pretty good.
Stand and Deliver, especially. As far as Stand and Deliver goes, it's probably the best they've done.
Well, I mean, other than 2021.
Yeah, so I'll run through the card real quick. I'm not going to dwindle too much on it. The opening match was fucking, what was it? I don't remember. Anyway, WrestleMania.
Sean Spears and Joe Gacy. Was it Sean Spears?
No, that was that was on NXT prior, I think.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, no, the first match was, not the North American title. Oh, tag team match, that's what it was. We had, what was it called? The Wolf Dogs, Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier, or Fraser, whatever the fuck his name is.
Those teams aren't real.
Yeah, no, these are not real names.
Neither team is real.
Let me just talk about this real quick, man. Wolf Dogs. Fucking the greatest. I think Baron Corbin has finally found it. Whatever the fuck it is, he's finally found it.
Brother, Backlash in France gonna hit the streets like crack in the 80s.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. And Braun Breaker fucking...
Isn't Baron Corbin super over in France for some reason?
Yeah, for some reason. I don't know why, but okay. They are most likely... Well, so Braun's already on the main roster. Baron Corbin looking like he's probably going to go with him, which is great, because I do love this...
They should just...
Dog walk Grayson Waller in theory.
Yeah, and just win the belts immediately. I'm serious.
No, dude, that's what you do, man. These guys... Because, dude, Braun Breaker... is my favorite wrestler in the world. He is the best. He is a certified freak. Like this dude shifted the ring. This man moved the ring running the ropes. How the fuck do you do that?
Need I remind you of that electric chair flip power
Oh
slam
my god. Absolute psycho, man. And also Baron Corbin is great too in this role. He is just these guys are just two certified ass kickers, and they lost the titles the previous week, actually. Not in this match, but on the NXT afterward to Axiom and Fraser, which is like, all right, just get them up there.
They're a good pick.
Wait, I'm sorry. Baron Corbin and fucking Braun Breaker lost the tag titles to Axiom and Nathan Fraser.
No, but here's the messed up thing.
That's not real. You're lying.
The chemistry between the Wolf Dogs and Axiom and Nathan Fraser is like some of the best NXT tag chemistry of all time. I'm not even joking. It's insane.
I was like, oh wow, this actually feels like a match. Sweet. But yeah, no. We had that match, pretty good match for the most part. We had the North American title match, which was Dijak, Redacted, and Obafemi.
Obafem boys.
Yeah, dude. Regardless, man, this match kicked ass. This match ripped. Obafemi, first off, Dijak we love. We love Dijak. Josh Briggs, regardless, is a good wrestler. We're not going to talk about that thing that happened.
He's a man talking to children.
Oh, okay, yeah, gross.
Wait, what?
Yeah, don't worry about it, Cher. We'll talk to you later.
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you about it I'll tell you about it.
We aren't one for hearsay, but Josh Briggs is definitely weird and gross. Anyway, this should have been Brooks Jensen.
Oh yeah, with separate ways.
Oh, dude, it'd be over. But no, Dijak's awesome. He fucking rules. This whole gimmick kicks ass. He's basically just Sin City Man and also White Blade or something.
White Blade.
And Obafemi's just on another level, dude. That is the next guy right there. That's the dude. Like that is like a guy you build a brand around.
Him and Gunther at the first PLE in Africa in like 5 years. He's gonna go absolutely.
Yo, pro wrestling fucking.
You did not.
I hear that shit. When Lord White's gonna interfere, bro, at the fucking. We're gonna do some Stampede Wrestling.
The Ring General.
Kunta.
No.
Duh. Shima's already at South Korea. No. I'm just saying they're moving around.
Yeah, the match was good. We had a 6-woman tag match with Thea Hale. All I care about is Thea Hale because Thea Hale's the Brock Lesnar of this division.
Oh, that's
Thea Hale. You talk about the tribal chief. That's Thea Hale right there. That's the tribal chief. Chase you, man.
I don't think you want to compare them to Lesnar.
Oh shit, never mind. Anyway, moving on. NXT title match. What the fuck? Oh, women's title. Roxanne Perez. Like you're. What the fuck? I don't know. Whatever. Fake name. Good match. Kind of. Roxanne Perez.
Valkyria.
Real talk about Roxanne Perez.
Valkyria.
Roxanne Perez got that face that you just want to piss off. You know what I mean? Just to get that face. Anyway, continue.
You want to see the pout? Oh my lord.
What does that mean?
Hey, I didn't say anything out of pocket. I'm just saying we just want that face. Just to get that face. That's all I want. Anyway. What's it called? Tony D'Ange, the Don versus Ilya Dragunov. Dare I say the best NXT title match of 2016? That's what it was.
I saw some clips. That was hoops. That match was hoops.
No, it was good. It was actually good.
D'Angelo had an NXT title match.
Yeah, it was good.
Is this real?
No, it was good. It was actually, it actually fucked with it. I mean, Ilya Dragunov is,
that. It's just crazy.
Ilya Dragunov is, mostly incapable of having a bad match. unless it's with Baron Corbin.
yes.
I think that was just no chemistry there, though. That's, I think, the main reason.
Nobody knew what they were cooking.
No one knew what was cooking there. Baron Corbin's still trying to find the right groove there. Thankfully, he found it, but I gotta say, man, Tony D'Angelo needs a bit more time, I think. Just a little bit more, though. Just a little bit more.
Oh, yeah, he's getting there.
He's good, though. He'll be a really entertaining asset one day to, I think you talk about merch and shit, that will do a lot.
He could be like New Day. Him and the family could be like
could very well be, absolutely.
In that regard, honestly,
And Ilya Dragunov, dude, forget about
Tony
it.
D'Angelo should replace Big E in New Day. I think that'd be very cool.
When I saw Ilya Dragunov on Raw, dude, I was like, shit, that's like aura right there, man. That dude is just
I didn't know we were going to talk about that immediately. Oh, man, I'm so happy that the kids are going to get a taste of absolute freakish violence on TV every single week.
Dude, you saw that entrance, man. That shit was cool, man. I'm like, damn, this is like a fucking main eventer right here. Like, fuck.
Oh, Money in the Bank.
Like, he's fitting right in.
Mr. Money in the Bank, Ilya Dragunov. I'm pitching
we had Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes. Not as hoops as it could have been. It's no then again though, what did you want necessarily? I thought it was good. It was just kind of shorter than most expected, which is fine. I'm all about that, especially after the Gargano Ciampa era. I'm totally fine with shortening those blood feuds.
One final trick. It's gonna hit the streets. It's gonna hit the streets.
But no, dude, both of these dudes.
Like Fed in 23.
I would say both of these dudes are fucking ready. Both Mello and
I
Trick.
think
These dudes rule.
Trick needs a bit more time. I think he is great. I think he needs a bit more time to really hone in. He's
really improving on the mic. He's really improved so far.
He's gonna win that NXT title from Ilya anyways. Then I think 100. Well, if Ilya's moving up, then yeah, I think Hayes has also got to go. We need to run back some Ilya Carmelo Hayes matches on the main roster because God, those matches were so good in NXT. They were fantastic.
And now, moving on.
Stomping grounds.
Night 1, baby. Saturday.
So moving on to WWE, the World, the Slam.
Oh, God. Okay, so you guys did not attend, right?
I've not seen it, but I've seen clips on Twitter.
I heard that it was awful. Not awful, but, getting in and shit
production-wise
was terrible. Genuinely awful.
Okay. But no, the first night we didn't have the parking, but Chris and Zane just dropped Dylan and I off like a little walk away from the building, and we were just walking in. Mm-hmm. I was floored. Wyatt and I talked about this. It was so easy to get into the building.
Yeah, I was blown away shocked. It was no line. It was like the line that we were at. I'll talk about that later, but that shit moves swiftly.
Because they're just trying to get as many people in as possible, right? Dylan and I were in a long time before the doors opened on the first night. The second night was a bit closer because we ended up going all together. Almost all together. Chris neglected to wait for Wyatt, which was sort of
that was literally just it is crazy how Chris is literally just it's exactly what you expect in real life.
Oh, dude! I told you this. It's crazy how quickly the whole thing devolved into an IRL Discord.
Yeah, no, I was like, damn. Yeah, this is real shit, real hoops. Damn.
This is the return of Graps.
What was it like? Describe the feeling as you walked into the link. How was that like?
So I walked up. We're next to the WrestleMania store. I look up and I see that big banner that has the match graphic for Roman and Rock versus Cody and
seeing it on TV for the past few weeks, just seeing that stadium and then finally being there, you're just whoa.
Dude, every time we would drive past the Lincoln,
so cool, man. It's cool as
every
fuck.
Time we drive past it and we'd get little peeks into the building, I would get jump scared. I'm like, oh my God, it's real.
Oh, I got a story. I got a story about Sunday, man. Oh, I got a story about that.
Oh, so we get in, we walk up, and then we're kind of looking for our seats, and our seats were in club level.
Oh boy.
I didn't know what club level meant.
This dude was wondering where I paid thousands of dollars.
Just full disclosure. So we walk up and there's this little door that says club level. And we're like, okay, we go in. There are 2 elevators. The guys are waiting for us. We get in the elevators. We go up. And what we are greeted with is essentially a lounge. We literally have a lounge to ourselves behind the thing. We have specific food stands, specific merch stands. It's all so condensed. It's all right next to each other. It's not this big circle that you have to walk around. I was literally I was like, why did we get the most bougie layout? I didn't even intend to do this when I bought tickets back in August because in August it was such a mad dash to get tickets. I just picked 2 random ones and bought them.
He's just so minted that he's used to the luxurious things in life that they just come naturally to him.
He's like Kona Reeves, man. I want the finest things. Give me the finer things.
NXT's
dude, I'm like that. I'm
Lucky
like that.
Cannon.
I'm that leaked gimmick video of Cody Rhodes with Brandy for like 2016, like when he was going to be like a rich guy before he ended up getting released.
That was bad.
I don't know if anybody's seen that.
I did see that.
What an obscure reference.
Well, actually, it feels pretty fitting for this weekend.
Yeah,
Here. Let's be real. And I get up there and I sit, and oh my god, I can see the entire ramp. I'm looking. We were on the side of the hard cam. If I'm not mistaken, we were on the same side as the hard cam, and we're looking around, and I see the canopy, and I just see the ring, and it's like pretty far away, but I can still like see.
Saw the Prime bottle, and you were like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, okay. I will give them credit. It was not as distracting as I thought it was going to be. It was
perfect.
Very.
The fact that it was transparent definitely helped it.
Of all the sponsorships this weekend, it was the least aggressive because there were.
Get your dude wipes, man. You gotta get the dude wipes.
Oh,
I
get your
still
dude wipes.
didn't like the advertisement. I thought it was terrible.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was still quite inexquisite, but it was. Who doth put the energy drink in the middle of my professional wrestling ring?
I do not like Prime Energy. I will die if I drink Prime. That's a shoot, by the way. If I drank Prime, I'd fucking die.
I'll be killing myself.
They were. What the hell? I got a phone call.
Oh boy, we got a live caller. We got a first caller.
Bro, Z Morning.
You're on live, baby.
Welcome to 79.5 Radio, Simon.
Welcome to Dingo and the Baby.
Your son has been involved in an accident.
Weenie in the butt. Weenie in the butt.
I can never have a recording go smoothly on my hand.
Nope.
Somebody will interrupt it at least once. But nah, fuck, what was I talking? We're
talking about you're talking about the seats and everything, like seeing like the stage and all that.
Yeah, so we get there, and that's when it fully clicked for me. I was like, oh my god, like
we're here.
This is real. Like I'm here, and yeah, the stage setup. Let's get out of the way. It was very simple, but I didn't care, man. Mm-hmm. The majesty of this there's an aura when you walk into WrestleMania, man.
I was about to say before we talk about the show, I'll just talk about like my experience before the show happened on night 2 as well. Are you give any more thing to add about like the overall like?
I just wanted to say like I feel like, especially just given the show that we actually got, like because you can go. I feel like even if we had gone to like a bad WrestleMania,
you would have been like I was still there. The vibe of it is enough, kind of thing.
Yeah, like unless I was at like a truly like horrendous show, like
Mania 36 or something,
or 30 or 35. Well, nobody's at 36, brother.
All right, 35. I meant. Sorry, goddamn. They all mix up. I'm glad they started numbering them again, because goddamn.
Oh my, yeah, when they just had like WrestleMania.
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
So stupid.
WrestleMania. But nah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to point out, man, there's an aura in that. It just feels like it's like when you walk in, like you're sitting at the top, like especially when you're that high up, it's like I feel like I see like everything here. I feel like I'm looking in on like something truly special. Like I'm watching something that like only a few people get to experience in their lifetime,
Yeah.
And I'm still at 21.
Only few people do.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah. There was a time where we never thought we'd do it. We never thought we'd experience this again back in like the dark times.
Dude, we thought it was over. We thought it was over, man. For us.
We thought Vince was gonna be in power forever. COVID ruined everything. It's like, man, dark days. But now it's like, look at us. Here we are.
We got to see professional wrestling be free in the open space once again. For now,
even though they're still run by pretty awful people.
Will crumble
still
within the next 30 days.
Until Vince sits up like fucking Michael Myers and he charges back in somehow. I don't know.
Vince and Tony Khan are gonna kill the wrestling business.
Oh my god, the 2-man power trip? No. Dude, that would be fucked up.
The Brothers of Destruction.
No.
Tony Khan versus Vince McMahon, AEW Double or Nothing 2026. 3 stars.
But yeah, no. So yeah, you basically, yeah, that was your experience. Wasn't as fun leaving the arena.
Oh well.
You don't have to talk about that. I'm just saying it wasn't as fun.
We'll get it. I'll talk a little bit about it when we get to the end of night one because that was that. But I can't really talk more about my experience until we actually get into the show.
I was gonna say let's get into the show now. Let's just get into night one. We'll talk about night two when we come to it.
And then you can talk about
yours. I'll talk about my experience then. Yeah. So night one we start off. What was the fucking
Triple H.
Oh yeah, fucking.
And did you know it's a new era, folks?
Yeah, guys. Hey, guys.
Cover up your allegations.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fucking yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Triple H. I like you, but like, come on, man. Like, you're still no one there's really a saint.
Will Ospreay.
Oh yeah, Will Ospreay. Fuck you.
Grind.
Fuck you, Will Ospreay in particular for some reason.
I'm gonna grind on you.
What?
Yeah, for my Succession fans out there, shouts out to Triple H for pulling a fucking Tom Wambaskins. Fucking hell. No one else understands that reference in this call, but there you go. Someone out there's loving that.
Name.
Tom Wambaskins.
I just love the name, Tom Wambaskins.
Dude, yeah, he's like the best. Anyway.
So Triple H comes out. Damn it, Cody, why did you have to trademark Renaissance era? That would have been such a cool name for us, and we can't do that now. Now it's the Triple H era. It's the least.
I was about to say, what the fuck was the point of that? Like, I don't really get it.
Well, I think Cody just kind of wanted it for himself, which is like,
That's really weird.
He came up with it. Well, but like he's a real hooper, so he's allowed to say whatever he wants. Honestly, he can do whatever he wants.
You know who else was a real hooper? Tom Hooper, the director of Cats. Anyway, the first match was.
You're so funny. You're so fucking funny. I hope
anyway,
you know that.
When are we gonna talk about Turbo?
Oh, dude, that's what I've been saying, man. Let's talk about Turbo.
Oh my god, he's not here. He's not here.
We can talk about Turbo. Oh, I'm putting Turbo just like on the background of the whole video.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna really just ruin Cass whenever this shit's posted.
You just have like a GIF. You have like one of those GIFs that shows the whole movie.
The whole movie in the background.
For my video feed, can you just make it the entire Turbo movie, but like a transparency 25, please?
No, it's like the outline of Cass's like character still, but the inside is just Turbo.
This is Turbo.
It's like the Twitch streamers that had the fucking like green screen.
Yeah, it's like fucking just Turbo.
Green screen Turbo.
Oh god. So yeah, first match. Yeah, Triple H comes out and says, "New era, brother." Ooh, and then like the national anthem. Was it national anthem on night one as well, or was it a different song?
I think it was. I think it was national anthem night one. Yeah, God Bless America was night two. I know.
So they did two different ones. That's interesting. They're not doing America the Beautiful anymore, which is interesting because that was Vince's favorite.
Well, because again, they are trying to cut off everything and anything that connects to Vince.
I love that Vince
not even
never wanted the national anthem played because it wasn't American enough. He said America the Beautiful should be the national. I'm like, that's so fucking weird. What an insane fucking person, bro. What the fuck?
What is American enough to you, Vinnie Mac? I don't understand.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
And your Canadians better have stood the fuck up for both of those, you asshole.
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah, there it is. There he is. Thank you. Finally,
both the musicians on both nights, they were very, very good.
Yeah,
actually, really like.
Second night was very good musician-wise.
We'll talk about it.
Dude, the two of them together.
What's their name again? It's like Silk Sonic or whatever.
Silk Sonic.
Oh, I know.
Don't think it was that.
What's the game again? Fucking Adam and Eve.
What? Oh my! Shut up.
No.
What's the name again? It's like Brooks and Jensen.
Briggs
and Jensen.
Blake and Murphy.
DX.
Blake and Murphy. Jack and Phil.
Gargano Ciampa. I don't know. So yeah, what was our opening match?
The opener of night one of WrestleMania, other than Michael Cole telling us how he was going to freeze to death every 30 seconds.
Yeah, Michael Cole being the biggest bitch in the world. Literally, that is warm for us.
Literally, I felt like I was insane because my brother was freezing and I looked at him, I was like, "This is bad to you?"
Yeah,
I was fine. I wasn't even
like, dude. I had my jacket with me on night 10. I'm like, this is fine. Like, I just put my jacket on.
It genuinely didn't affect. It did affect the crowd to an extent. I also think the crowd was just like mic'd very badly. Opening match was Becky Lynch challenging Rhea Ripley for the World Women's
apparently
Championship.
had strep throat, by the way.
Not only that, Becky Lynch had strep throat working this match. Mm-hmm. Shouts out Becky Lynch. She's my girl.
Gave it to Simon, apparently.
Yeah, brother and Rhea Ripley apparently had a panic attack right before walking out the curtain.
What?
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
I actually didn't know that.
Dude,
That's fucked up. What the fuck?
Does that
Why?
not make this match?
Huh?
Does that not make this match like more impressive? The
No,
fact that it was as
wow,
good as it
holy
was?
shit.
I mean, I thought that match was like
despite
a good opener before, and like just kind of fine. But I mean, with that's fucking crazy, dude. That's insane.
I'm gonna try my best to give like my thoughts both live and because I rewatched most of WrestleMania.
I was gonna say, I watched this one
live,
live, obviously, at the
yeah,
hotel.
Yeah. I rewatched a lot of it like just on my laptop over the last couple of days while I've been sick. And I was like, this match is really fun. I had a good time with it. Our section was firmly behind Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah. I mean, she also had Motionless in White play her out, which was awesome too. We love Motionless in White. We love Motionless in White.
Remember when she had that horrible live entrance at like 37 a couple of years ago? You remember that?
I forgot about that actually. Yeah, that was bad.
So bad.
I don't remember.
That's good. That's good. Honestly, it was from a darker time. We don't need to think about that no more. Pro wrestling is back.
Yeah.
But then I watched this match again on my laptop, and I'm not gonna cap.
No.
I thought this was even better on a rewatch on my computer. I thought this was great. I thought this was a really good opener to the entire weekend. I thought these two crushed it.
No, I thought they were good. I mean, it's
good.
it's what I expect. I mean, Rhea Ripley is she's probably one of the best, right? We agree, one of the best in the world. I'd say right now.
Yeah.
I
In
mean,
the company,
she's also a person that literally has garnered so much mainstream attention as well. Like literally, like some of my IRLs, like some of my friends have like no knowledge of wrestling, know who Rhea Ripley is and shit. Like that's
see,
like when's the last time a
point,
female wrestler had that kind of impact? You know,
like the Bellas.
besides like maybe I wouldn't even say that. I'd say like maybe like
Even then, yeah, I feel like the Bellas are more of just like.
I feel like
not
her
really
and
mainstream,
Becky
more
Lynch
just, like,
especially.
reality.
Most people know who
Becky
they are
Lynch
now.
had a lot. Charlotte's had a fair bit. Bianca's had a fair bit. But like, I think what was good about this was like, it was very physical. They kind
Very
of
well
did. I
paced,
felt like there
too.
was also like there was no they never once they started, man, they did not take their foot off the gas. It was just physical back and forth, hit each other with these big moves. Some of the best spot. There's this great spot where Becky has Rhea like kind of up in the corner and she locks in the disarmer and then she just starts stomping on her head and throwing her head into the turnbuckle post while she's sitting in there. It was so awesome.
Oh, yeah.
The kickouts in this, they got me good a couple times. When Becky hit that manhandle, I thought it was Jover. I thought we were about to start singing "Whoa." But no, I just thought this was like really fantastic. Counter for counter, best spot of the match in my opinion was Becky has Rhea in the disarmer. Rhea gets her up on the electric chair. They flip out of the ring, and Rhea just absolutely murders Becky with an electric chair drop flat back right onto the floor. Absolutely nasty. But yeah, that's the majority of what I think. Cher, what did you think of this match? Of this professional wrestling
Honestly,
match?
as the like first introduction, I mean, because obviously you guys watched it live, and it might have been a lot different for you as to like me being in like a call with people, but like that was just honestly a very good introduction to the Mania weekend. I feel just because the match was very fast paced, it was quick, it was good, it was smooth, and had a hot crown. And finished was pretty good with the Avalon Trick Tag.
That's what I was saying. Like everybody was saying that the crowd was dead. That the crowd was dead for night one. I just don't.
I was gonna
feel
say,
that.
yeah,
Even when
that's just how it is in like outdoor arenas. Sometimes it's like sometimes you can't really capture that on like audio, like for like TV and shit, because like there's no obviously
there's
no
so
place
much
to
dead
catch.
air.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so much dead air in that building.
Yeah,
You know,
you hear
so
like the
it's
big pops. You hear like like when someone wins a match and stuff, but you don't hear like a whole lot of the other shit. You heard one chant though. I heard one chant on night 2 that I'll talk about. That was very fun.
Oh brother! Oh brother!
Oh yeah. But no, I liked this match quite a bit. So yeah, good match. I'm glad Rhea retained too. I think I think she could hold this belt a little bit longer. So
I think she's gonna. I think she's going another year, brother.
you think Roman territory?
I don't think we're gonna go Roman territory, but I think they are foolish if they don't run Rhea Bianca next year, title versus streak.
That would be cool. Oh yeah, because Bianca is undefeated, isn't she?
Yeah, she's undefeated at
Is
Mania.
she the new Undertaker?
Well, she's 4. They could do the whole like she's on like a 4-win streak now, so she'll move up to 5 if she beats Rhea next year.
Not gonna lie, I would like a new Undertaker-esque figure for WrestleMania for like having someone defeat the streak.
I can do that for you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, Sting's coming back, brother.
I remember we
Sting's
were so
coming back.
delusional around SummerSlam, like years ago. We're like, "Yo, Finn Balor's undefeated at SummerSlam. What if they made him like the fucking
For
face of-"
SummerSlam.
You remember that whole?
You think Vince
Oh my
noticed-
god.
You think Vince McMahon cared? The moment that we said that, Vince was like, "Ah, not gonna happen."
Yeah.
But no, finish comes. Becky goes for the manhandle off the second rope, but Rhea catches her, hits her with a riptide, smacks her back of her head off the turnbuckle, hits her with another riptide, pins her. Very good match. I think Becky's probably going to take some time off after this. I mean, if she might be just to take care of her husband, because Jesus Christ, Seth Rollins.
She got a kid and her husband, who is literally like Family Guy, like fall, like at this point, like he's
a walking corpse.
Yeah.
He's a walking
Comically, being
We're gonna talk about that thing on night 2, but man, I got something to say too about that. That shit is crazy. But yeah, good match though. I enjoyed it.
Very good opener. Very good opener.
Yep. Next was the women's 6.
No, brother. There's like 3 matches before.
I forgot, man. Honestly, night 1's a bit of a blur.
See, I thought night 1 was still very. Night 2 was definitely better.
Y'all tried to say
fast-paced.
that night 1 was the one to go to. You were wrong.
No, the first thing was the one to go to. I said that the card overall
The card
was
looked
better.
Oh right, we had the tag match after this, correct? The ladder match.
The ultimate 6-pack. Jesus Christ, how is this thing not a mess? Tag team title match.
Yeah, surprisingly one of the more consistent. Oh, there was one spot though. We'll talk about.
Man, ladder legs. We need ladder legs, dude. That's all I got.
But before we discuss anything about that match, we must discuss the entrances, as there was a special WrestleMania entrance as DIY came out as DX, and they came out to the Kings.
Yeah, it's
by Run
fucking
DMC.
sucked.
It was great.
This shit was ass, dog.
Chair. At that point, did you realize that they were losing? Did you just get it in your head? What point did you realize that it was over for us?
I had hope.
I had no hope as soon as I saw the
Dude,
DX,
I was like, dude, I literally watched it. I'm just like, these dudes are dweebs. Like, what the fuck?
We are.
Oh god.
They botched Awesome Truth's entrance. They were in the middle of doing the
That was so funny.
He just completely botched it, and then New Catch Republic's music started
They're
playing.
just like, hey.
They came out to fucking the Awesome Truth Trons.
You know what's the best part of that? That's their first Mania entrance, and they're never gonna get that back.
Really?
That's
It's their first Mania.
bait
first
and
Mania.
done.
God, yeah.
It's
It
their
will be their
first
last.
Mania entrance.
It will be their last.
Oh my god, amazing, incredible. But yeah, this was
Interesting too.
pretty good. We had Damian Priest coming out with a weird fucking, I don't know what he had. He likes some Invader Zim shit going on.
Finn Balor once again. Every
Once again with his
WrestleMania,
weird
every
fucking masks.
His weird gimp. His gimp.
Kanye West mask.
Can we just come out with the bucket hat, please, instead? Like, the bucket hat's where it's at, bro. Finn in the hat, that's where it's at. Yeah. Dude, Finn in the
I like
Andante
this hat.
hat, that shit crazy. Yeah, this match was pretty good.
It started off as much of a clusterfuck as I thought it was going to be. Honestly, it was very, very like. It was a little hectic in the beginning when it was all 12 guys. Once they stopped like doing that and just focused on having a couple teams in the ring at the same time and then doing a few different spots, it got a lot better. New Catch Republic and DIY were wrestling this match like their rent was due and their families were kidnapped. I just wanted to point that out.
Help!
Dude. Tyler, Michael, don't leave me here.
Don't leave me here, Michael!
Michael! Johnny! First of all, New Catch Republic double moonsaults off the top of one of the really tall ladders onto like the entire groups of people below. Absolutely insane spot. That was only the first of the few things they did. I'm jumping ahead a little bit here. Johnny Gargano looks at Pete Dunne and says, "Yo, I see that grill you got. I'm gonna put that into your head real quick," and hits a springboard slingshot tornado DDT through a table on the outside. I'm pretty sure Pete Dunne broke his wrist coming down on that.
Watching that on TV was crazy as well. Sorry to interrupt you there, but because I'm sure you guys would have seen the table live. But the way they framed it with the camera, you don't see the table, so you imagine he's just gonna do the DDT on the apron, like you'd see in the games, for instance. But then you see him like go outside the ring. I'm like, what the fuck? Did he botch it? And then the table gets like magically revealed. I'm like, oh my god, that's fucking awesome.
I can't believe he did not break his neck. I can't believe he did not break his neck off that landing.
spot.
And then Ciampa looks at Tyler Bate and says, maybe if I do this, you'll stop looking like you're 40, even though you're in your mid-20s. I'm going to hit you with this inner-raid crash off the top of a ladder.
That's
best
crazy.
call, and one of the best calls of Michael Cole's whole career. Oh my God, he's going to kill him! Absolutely insane. Listen, this match was very good. I really, really liked this match both times I watched it. They could not have picked the two worst winners.
Oh
if
my
they
God!
tried.
So Grayson
My
Waller
God,
and
yeah.
Austin Theory won, and I'm like, nice. I'm like,
This
What
was a
are
match
we
for both
doing?
tag titles,
Look,
and
look,
they
I'm
were,
gonna tell you this.
Each separately held on like left and right side of the ring. It was very weird.
I'll tell you this right here, right? I think Grayson Waller's a good wrestler. I think he actually shows a lot of promise. Why the
Yep.
fuck did they do this? Why the fuck did they team him up with this fucking asshole?
Yeah, they
I don't
paired up
like-
a good person with fucking Austin Theory, so now you have fucking A-Town down under age or whatever the fuck their name is.
A-Town
And I just
down
don't
up
get
your
it.
fucking ass or whatever the fuck their name is.
Guys, I think it would be too harsh. I appreciate Theory.
That's because you're a fan of the way.
He
dude.
doesn't get the joke. Look, man, man.
He does not get it.
So yeah,
I do
fucking
not.
A-Town Down
Nothing.
syndrome wins the match.
Jesus, man.
Oh, it's crazy.
And then like the match continues. Fucking DIY almost win, and they say
Grayson
no.
Waller eats a nasty ass power bomb out of the ring through the ladder bridge on the outside. He was like screaming in pain. I thought he
Oh, yeah.
stabbed his neck in half off that landing.
Oh,
That's
Tyler
the thing.
Bate fucking almost died too. That dude. Was
Was it the air raid crash?
I think it was the
Or
champ.
something
Well, I
else?
think it just, like, he was just not moving. I'm just like, oh shit, he's shoot dead. Like damn.
There was a bit where there was also that bit where Priest like he had done up like for the Razor's Edge and he threw him into the ladder that Bate was climbing and Bate almost like just his foot almost landed directly
so-
on Dunn's throat.
Let's talk about that ladder spot with Priest and
Oh,
who was it?
brother.
It was Priest and
For-
Truth,
for-
right? Or was it Miz?
Miz. It was Miz. It was
Oh,
Miz who was
boy.
on the ladder with.
Yeah, so this ladder is, I think Miz at one point is just kind of like, yeah, this ain't stable. He's just like, we can do it, let's go, and he's going through it. Priest,
Priest is getting yelled at to get off. He's getting yelled to get off.
Yeah, he's getting yelled to get off, and he's just like, no, we can fucking do this. He really believes in this spot. He's trying to do the South of Heaven. They do it, the ladder just falls, they both just kind of like drop, and it's really awkward.
Hit him with like a hip toss.
Priest is
off
just
the ladder.
visibly pissed off at this point. I think the only thing keeping him going is the fact that I get my moment tomorrow night. Let's just go through this.
Win money in the Truth is gonna win. Our Truth is gonna get a bigger pop than me on my WrestleMania.
Oh my god.
weekend. It's all good.
Oh, let's talk about the R-Truth tag spot. That was very fun. The hot tag. That was
Oh,
fun.
brilliant.
That was fun.
It's just
As
all
much-
truth dumb shit. It was great.
As much as we think that shit's mid, it's kind of fun when you're there live and stuff, probably. So
As much as I want to be a big fucking grouch about it, and I want to be all angry
Loser.
about Awesome Truth, I can't lie. By the end, when Awesome Truth won,
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie. It was pretty
I love
cool.
you, Mike Mazzano, and I love you
I
so
do
much.
not like I do not like Mike Mazzanin. I like
I
our
hope you
Truth.
never suck a blood of any covered dick ever again.
Ever in
Please.
attendance. Also,
Love
real
you,
quick,
Mike Awesome.
before that happens, though, JD McDonough, dying for our sins, gets pushed off a ladder, flips over the top rope, goes through two tables on the outside of the ring. He hits his head. You see, he hits his head on that second table on his way
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Concussion City. That's the thing. A lot of these, I was surprised at like how like brutal a lot of these spots were. Like in concept, they're not like crazy spots. But then you see them actually happen. You're like, God damn! Like this is absolutely
Oh, yeah.
nasty. Like Xavier Woods hitting like that limit break elbow on the ladder bridge. He like bounces off of it. Looks absolutely crunchy. Priest is about to climb up and win. Truth yanks him down. He AAs him over the top rope. He wins the Rumble. He wins the Royal Rumble. And he climbs the ladder. R-Truth wins. You know what? If this title run lasts like a month, I'll be fine. I can get over it.
I was about to say, I'm
happy
just
with
kind of
the result.
glad that the titles are split because there's some really good tag teams on both sides of this aisle right here. So I'm excited
Yes.
they both have an opportunity now. So that's good.
We just have to ensure that they actually like capitalize
Yeah.
on like man, A-Town, seriously, we said it. A-Town Down Under needs to be dog walked and destroyed
Eradicated off the face
But-
of the planet.
by the wolf dogs.
Like Rhea
And
Ripley
I don't-
style, the Eradicator. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
What?
buddy.
The Eradicator. You know, that's
Her name is the Eradicator, buddy. That's her nickname.
Anyway.
LWO in the form of Rey Mysterio, and for some reason, Dragon Lee Gang taking off the card one day before his match is scheduled for Andrade.
Hilarious. Funniest man alive. Funniest shit ever.
Which is like, Andrade has his own like Hulk Hogan TNA like moment, honestly, whenever somebody's going to get on the card before him. And then versus Dominic
Andrade,
Mysterio.
you're not going to work
Santos
Mania. Okay, how you know?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I had.
I love these business.
I love this man.
But this was fun. I don't think I kind of went into it hoping it would be like, pedal to the metal, just 8 minutes straight of insanity. It really wasn't that. It was kind of slow at a couple moments. I think it could have been a bit better. It's cool I'm happy Andrade got a spot on the card. I'm happy Santos Escobar is getting a spot on the card.
Santos Escobar.
Best spots were like, okay, the double electric chair, like diving splash. That was pretty cool. That was a cool spot. I kind of popped for that. Other than that, it was just kind of like, like it wasn't one of the worst matches of the weekend. It was just very forgettable in my opinion. Like it was one of the few matches I didn't rewatch only because I just didn't care about it that much. That's just me. Sorry.
Yeah, same. It was fine. I mean, Andrade's on Mania, so that's cool. I like Andrade.
Yeah.
Also, shouts out to Rey Mysterio for still refusing to put anyone over. He's like, yeah, I want to fight my son Dominic again. All right, so you're gonna have him go over this time, right? No. No.
Hulk Hogan. Listen, we need Rey Mysterio to get in Bryan Danielson's ear so Bryan Danielson could start winning some matches in AEW.
No, real shit.
That's the only thing I'm
This dude's like 60 years old, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Rey Mysterio is gonna beat Cody Rhodes, brother.
God.
What did you think of this match, Chair? What did you think?
I thought it was pretty good. It was just, I feel like the theme of night one was just very sort of fast-paced matches, and you'll find out why they had to get rid of the time very quickly on the show. But
brother,
it was just very fast-paced, and I'm more than happy with that. It was a fine match. Though it, to me, didn't feel like a WrestleMania match. That was the only thing.
Yeah,
it felt very.
match.
It was giving a Saturday Night Main Event.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's kind of real as hell, actually. I feel that.
Also robbing us of an Andrade entrance, by the way. Y'all suck. Fuck you, Ray.
Oh man, we could have had Andrade versus Ricochet, man. We could have had that on.
Yeah, Ricochet was way more worthy of being on this card. Sorry.
especially after the most insane shit ever on Monday Night Raw. That springboard 450 through the table was absolutely.
Oh, that put me big.
Him apologizing to Samantha Irvin before it happened. It was crazy.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna give Samantha Irvin her flowers. She was absolutely.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's probably top 3 ring announcers, probably. I'd say.
When you have what's his face, I can't remember his name.
You got Howard Finkel right there, or was it Mean Gene? No, it was Howard Finkel. You got Howard Finkel there. You got probably I'd say Tony Schemmel's in there.
Tony Schemmel.
I wouldn't say
Tony
Justin
Schemmel.
Roberts is in there, but I'd say Samantha Irvin's a good number 3.
I think
she just has like she finds a way of making everybody sound unique.
I'll
like,
say
in
this.
the way that she
I'd say
announces them.
even more so than Lillian Garcia.
Oh, I love Lillian, but
that's
yeah,
fair.
I agree. Samantha's got that crazy voice, man.
Oh,
she,
yeah.
she hits all those notes when
she's smoking crack.
Oh, I mean,
Wow.
the announcements hit like crack in the 80s, so it's just that's just how it is.
Fed in 23, if you will.
Speaking of women, I don't know. Is it this
We're
match?
not at the women's match yet. We didn't even cover the finish. Oh my god, his brother is
Oh yeah, so
through
like
night
Rey
one.
Mysterio pinned and he won.
Yeah, and then it became very clear that this was a vehicle for fucking Philadelphia Eagles.
This
shit
was
with Jason
Vehicular
Kelce.
Wolf. Oh yeah, Jason Kelce was
Travis
there.
Kelce joined the LW.
No, wrong one. Wrong one. The other one. Other variant.
Oh,
For the culture.
another variant?
For the culture. Yeah, so it was
This.
the other Kelce who's not married to Taylor Swift. Who's also different teams
Oh,
also.
then what's the point? Then what's the point?
Exactly. Well, because the Eagles, that's why. He's on the Eagles.
Yeah, they wanted to get a big. To be fair,
I'm Philly, asshole.
I'm from Philadelphia.
I was gonna say, also shouts out to Vanessa Hudgens for some reason, who was also in the crowd for both nights.
Twice she
Twice.
was in the crowd for both nights.
Love the game.
Dude, if I went by her, I probably would have said, "Hey, how's it going? I love High School Musical."
And then you would have been thrown out.
Yeah, probably.
But fine match. It was better than what happened next. Oh, Oh, good golly, do I have a lot to say about this next match, which
Let's
was
hear
just
about it. Let's hear about
a
it.
special kind of bad. We had Jey Uso.
Oh, that was. Oh no, that was
Jimmy
next.
Uso.
Oh
The
god.
greatest WrestleMania singles match of our generation.
Let me tell you something, man, dude. So you know, so on my
okay.
Peacock, right? The Peacock
Yeah.
subscription I have. So basically, if you have like the basic subscription, which is like $5 a month or whatever, you can watch pay-per-views and shit. But basically, when they would do like the match, like the hype packages before the match, that's only for like premium subscribers for Peacock, basically. So if you get like you get just an ad basically instead of the promo package.
Oh, that's so cool.
But this right here, this and the main event were the only times that we actually got promo packages on our feed.
And to
Good,
be fair,
it's the only
And we
good
get this package that makes it seem like this is the biggest match ever. This is
it was
Owen
actually
and
so
Brett. Like what?
Oh,
Instant
dude,
death sentence for this fucking whole thing. Instant death sentence.
listen, it was a good promo package. I will give it that.
It was
It was
good.
very good.
But Christ.
Signals for this match.
I'm gonna everybody knows we have been crapping on this fucking feud ever since
Everybody
SummerSlam.
knows.
It's been an absolute mess.
And it deserves it. It deserves it.
Yeah.
They have had 8 months to make me care about this, and at every single turn
6
they've
months?
tried, oh my lord, 8 months. We need to put Carnage up in there with 8 months. So the match starts, right? And I'm like, Jay comes out with the worst Lil Wayne performance of all time. All time.
He wasn't even out there to like say anything. He just said, "Yo, what's up?" And that was it.
Jey Uso. I like Jey Uso.
Yeah.
He starts coming out. I will say this. It's a testament to how over Jey Uso is that everybody in that building was doing the thing with the hands where like they were going up and down.
I
That was
hate
cool.
that. I'm sorry. I hate.
I was gonna
that
say,
fucking-
I think it's
listen,
cool, but like, look, Jay. Someone said this too. The Yeet thing has kind of diluted his character a bit
Oh yeah, Wrestle Purist.
because
Freaking
people
Ibu said that. It
liked
was-
him. People liked him when he was like, the guy going up against Roman, the guy who was against the Bloodline, against Roman. Like that was what got him over. And now he's doing the
Yeah.
Yeet thing, which is it's over, but
Oh,
it's kind of just his only character now.
He's, and it's a shame because he has legitimate promise I think he has legitimate promise as a singles wrestler more than his fucking brother
He's great in
does.
the ring. I love him, but
Yeah,
And let's
more
talk
than
about
his
this, too.
brother.
The reason this match
What?
fell so short is because Jey Uso has had how many years to work on his singles run? Almost
Like
4
4
now.
years.
Almost 4
Yeah,
years.
4 years.
Jesus. Oh my
Jimmy
God.
Uso has been a singles wrestler for what?
8
7
months.
months? 8 months?
8 months.
8 months.
And at no point in that time did he show any signs of improving or any signs of having any personality in the ring or having any sort of psychology. Yet for some reason, as we got closer and closer to WrestleMania, they just insisted on having this match. And it
upon
starts
itself.
off right. You want to talk about a match that insists upon itself? This was one that really insists upon
literally,
itself.
I could
It
not
insists
believe
upon itself,
what I
Lance.
was watching because literally that joke about the dudes on the trampoline throwing the super kicks. Literally, this match.
That's what
Everything
this
people
match
bitch
is.
about with AEW was this entire fucking match.
At what point, Jason Jordan? I know you're the producer on this.
Oh,
I don't blame
Jason.
you for this, brother.
It's not his
Jason,
fault,
I don't
man.
blame
He
you
knows
for this,
ball,
brother.
but-
at what point?
Transphobic Jason John.
What? No, he's not.
Did you not know that?
No, he's not. Shut up.
No, shut up! I don't want to believe this. I don't want to believe
That's
this.
true.
This isn't true.
Sherry's just spreading lies.
Oh.
No, it's
I will
that's
have to-
genuine.
No,
I'll
he's
have to look this up.
We'll talk about that later. Let's talk about the match
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
Jimmy. So
Let's talk
Jay,
about it.
match starts. Jay immediately dives at Jimmy. I'm like, okay, maybe they could do something cool with this. They're just going right off the bat. Maybe, just maybe they could cook with this. Let's see. He gets him in the ring, and I'm already noticing that the crowd just doesn't care. At this point, I'm already watching it. And
Doing the yeet
the match
thing,
starts
that's about
going.
it.
Yeah, they're doing the yeet, no yeet, and it's like, yeah, whatever. I guess it gets the crowd into it. That's the only reason this match happened was because they wanted to have the dueling yeet, no yeet chance. That's how it feels at the very least. And then I swear to you, This is a house show match. This is 11 minutes long. Halfway through, they're already throwing super kicks. At what point, Jason, when you're producing this match, do you look at what these two are doing and go, maybe we don't need that many super kicks. Maybe you want to have an actual match now? Do you actually want to sit down and actually
I love the Young Bucks.
Do you want to sit down and maybe actually think of a cool spot? You want to actually tell a story here? No, it's just, and what's worse is you can tell when Jimmy and Jay were putting this match together, they really thought the crowd was going to be electric for this super kickoff. It goes for 6 minutes. I timed it. It's a 6-minute.
This super kickoff belongs on the kickoff.
They just keep going. They just keep going and going, and oh my God, it just never ended. And I'm looking at Dylan, and I'm like, what's happening? He's like, I don't know. This is so boring. I've never seen a match be so rushed and so boring at the exact same time. And then, cherry on top, creme de la creme. They try and I'm sorry, I love you. They try and DIY this
so
with
bad.
Jimmy.
So fucking bad.
Because Jimmy Uso is, I don't want to crap on the guy. He is a bad actor. That man is not convincing anybody in that ring. Jay Uso is doing a better job selling Jimmy Uso than Jimmy Uso is doing a job of selling Jimmy Uso. And they do the little, oh my God, they're going to reconvene. They're going to be so nice. And then, surprise, surprise, Jimmy super kicks Jay. Gets the splash. I swear if the match had ended there, it would have been the worst match of all time. I'm not even joking you if the match had ended there. Thankfully, Jay kicks out. That does get a pop when Jay kicks out at the very least because the people are into Jay. Jay, I'm thinking to myself, okay, fine. You know what? You had your little spot. Let's wrap it up. Jay Uso hits the worst spear in human history on Jimmy Uso to lay him out and then hits a splash and the match just ends. Oh my God. I wanted so badly for them to be proven wrong here. I wanted so badly for this match not to suck. This was terrible. It was the only match. It got worse when I rewatched this one because I was like, it can't be that bad. It can't be as bad here as it was live. And it was worse. It was somehow worse there. It was terrible. It was the only match of WrestleMania I honestly could say I flat out disliked. I loved everything else about this WrestleMania. This was awful. Fucking 0 out of 10. Put it on Cage Match. Garbage.
I hate wrestling.
Fuck WWE.
That's my thoughts. You guys get do you talk about it? I don't
want to talk. You said all of it. I'm like, this sucked. The entire match. I was not into it.
I'll say this. In the VC, I was watching it with Melee Hellboy and I believe Danny Murray. We were dead. It was a match that was happening on screen. That's about it, unfortunately.
That, for all the hype and for all the chances they could have made this thing work, for the love of God, just kill this feud. Do not do another match between these two. Yeah. I'm begging you,
But
WWE.
imagine the crowd in France getting behind the Yeet or No Yeet.
No. Listen, Jey Uso going after the world title now. I can almost get down with that. As long as he's away from Jimmy, I don't want him anywhere near Jimmy.
I was gonna say, I think they're moving away from that now. Like, they're not doing that anymore. I think they're done. They learned their lesson. They're like, all right, we got it out of the way.
I think they saw the reception of this match, and they were like, no, we are not following up on that at all.
Exactly.
Very bad. Very bad.
Moving
Worst match of the whole weekend. Now you can talk about the six-woman tag.
Talk about the entrances real quick. So what we had? We had Bianca, Jade Cargill, and Naomi versus Damage Control.
Great entrance.
Yeah, so let me talk about this. I was the only one popping off because Bianca Belair was wearing the Geordie LaForge gimmick from Star Trek Next Generation, and I was pogging over that one. I love that shit.
Okay. I actually didn't notice. I didn't notice that. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no, I love that. That's the Reading Rainbow Man, dude. Come on, man.
They descended from the heaven. I will say, for me, live, their entrance wasn't as good because we saw them get huddled out onto stage.
Oh yeah, that's really interesting when you get to like see all that shit. Like,
when you see everybody getting set up, like we'll get to it later, but when the orchestra was getting set up for Roman Reigns' entrance, we were like,
we have stuff to say.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, sweet one.
Yeah, literally, that was me that whole night.
Dude.
Yeah.
And then this match happened.
Okay, nope, we have one thing to address.
Yep. What do we address?
Oh my.
Dakota Kai. Yeah, is cool.
What a woman.
Thank you. Anyway,
I agree.
Moving on.
I agree, Stinky.
Wow.
It was exactly what it should have been. It was exactly.
No, I mean this legitimately. That is aura right there. We said that a lot this past weekend, but man, Dakota Kai is it. Like, that is aura. Like, put the fucking
Jade
belt.
Cargill.
No, Jade Cargill also. I mean, she didn't have her grandiose entrance here.
They're
It was
both
like
great. They're
no,
both
yeah,
amazing.
no.
We'll just say that.
I'm really excited to see. I hope to see Dakota versus Bayley over the spring, the summer. That'd be pretty
We
cool.
need the damage control triple threat. We need the damage control.
Oh,
triple
I'm
soon.
surprised he didn't go for it at Mania. I really am.
A little bit.
Well,
bit.
because she was still. So wasn't she still technically injured? Like
She
around
was,
that point.
though. I mean, evidently, I think she's still a bit injured now, which is why that match didn't go as long as it could have. But even then,
But she still
Oh,
can like at least.
While we're on
work.
this topic too, fuck Mark Henry.
Oh, brother.
Wait,
this
what?
guy.
So Mark Henry's out
that's his
here on
turn?
his shitty little podcast talking about, Kyrie
he has a
saying,
podcast?
yeah, so I don't know, it was I don't know what the fuck it was, but yeah, he was saying basically, Kyrie Sane showed immense disrespect because she didn't exit the ring as the opposing team entered. And he said that if I was in that ring, shit would not have happened that way. And I'm like, okay, that is a totally
What?
sane response to this
Mark.
profession. You fucking... Like, what the
I
fuck
thought
is
this
his
isn't the
problem? Like,
first-
what'd she
I
do
feel
to
like
you, bro?
This isn't the first time he said this about it.
No, he's a fucking moron, man. Like, I don't know if he's
He's
just
like-
protective about certain wrestlers, but, like, that's fucking dumb.
He did discover Bianca Belair.
I was gonna say,
did.
it could just be maybe just, like, some dad energy, but, like, you don't say that shit, dude. Like,
How dare like you?
how dare you? This woman has been
was
wrestling for how long?
This woman has been grinding with the Joshis for like 2 decades now, and you're gonna look at me and you're gonna say she has no respect for the business. Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
no,
Mark. I'm
fucking
sorry.
loser behavior.
I love you, Mark, but that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm just
Moron.
It's not even worth like really going into
No,
it,
no,
because
I just
it
wanted to say fuck
sucks.
Mark Henry, first and foremost. Anyway, the match
No.
itself, man. Let's talk about this, man.
Exactly what it should.
Pretty good.
Exactly what it
should have been. It was a Jade Cargill debut match, kind of. It was first official match besides the Rumble. So you obviously want to highlight her a lot more, and my God, man, what a woman! What a specimen this person is. That is the world
she
title
is.
right there, baby. Hook that bitch up right now.
Roman Reigns, freaking.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's like, and I'm not saying this in like a perverted way. I genuinely mean that she is. She's
Where is
definitely.
this going?
What? I genuinely mean that she's like amazing.
Why do you have, when you got a preface like that, that's crazy.
Because I know how people sound when they say like, oh, that whole fucking thing. No, legitimately though, that's probably your guy right there, pretty much.
Oh yes, and the selling once she gets Bianca and Naomi were doing some good stuff with especially the Kabuki Warriors. Bianca does the handspring moonsault onto all 3 members of Damage Control, and it actually looked good. It didn't look weak as hell, which was very nice. And then Jade comes in, she just clears house. I can't remember the exact sequence of moves, but all I know is that she hits Kai with Jaded, pins her, and then that's the end of the match. And again, everything it should have been. I kind of wish it went a little longer, but I understand why, because Dwayne had to almost tear his quad, so we had to keep the match going.
Dwayne had a
for
classic to put on, alright? You
Oh,
would understand
yes.
wrestling.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna. I feel like it's gonna. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Moving on to cinema.
Cinnamon?
Absolute cinema.
Maybe?
Cinema. Oh, we had the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, baby.
It was good.
My match of the year, I
So
will say.
we didn't get the
600
promo package. How was it?
Oh, it was very good. I mean, it wasn't like most of it was just kind of like an abridged version of that, like
The Gable
Sammy
stuff,
Chad
yeah.
Gable segment. Yeah, the Gable segment from Monday. I will say the way they edited the last bit of it from Raw when Gunther attacked Gable and Sammy was excellent. It was
Yeah.
very well done. So it cuts back to it, and I'm looking at Dylan. I'm like, I got chills from that promo package.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
this is probably gonna be pretty good. Sammy, this is one thing that was actually aided when I went back and rewatched it. Not that it wasn't effective live because the audio wasn't really there. Sammy is standing in the back. He's talking to his wife and he's talking to his son. And
boy.
his son, and he tells his wife, I don't want him to see this. And he says, I'll look out for you in the back. And he's like, okay, yeah, you can go watch on the TV. I know you got me. You think I can do it? Walks up to Chad Gable. One shot, by the way, no cuts.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
The
Oh yes.
camera
Oh,
follows him
cinema.
throughout all
Cinema.
backstage, by the way.
And I'm like, okay.
Well,
It is genuine.
No, it is,
though,
but I'm just
it
kind of sick of
is.
these. I'm just kind of sick of these wrestling fans that have no knowledge of like filmmaking, just talking about like, oh, this is on
Oh, yeah,
Scorsese.
that
It's
is-
like, can you calm
listen.
down? Like,
Can you blame them? They've been in the trenches.
No, I know.
for the last 30
Anything
years.
compared to Kevin Dunn is literally the
No, you
greatest thing
can
ever.
blame them because they had Stockholm syndrome. That's
Yeah,
their fault.
true.
Yeah. So he walks up, Chad Gable. He's like, "I'm gonna stay in the back." He's like, "What?" And he's like, "You're ready. I know you could do it, but you owe me one. We'll get to that later. Oh, buddy, we'll get to that later."
Oh, sweet Wampa.
And then Sammy starts walking. He starts hyping himself up. He's stomping on the ground. He's punching the walls. He's going crazy. The crowd at this point in our
It was
is, like,
really cool seeing him
building
go
up.
down that tunnel that they go through beforehand. Like, that
But you
shit
never
was cool
see
as
that.
fuck.
You never see that. You only see like Gorilla, and you see like a little bit of the backstage. Like you never actually get like that unit. He's walking. He turns the corner, and oh my God,
Oh my
Kevin Owens is
God.
standing there.
Oh, sweet
Oh.
Wampa.
Sweet Wampa. He looks at him. You can do it! Go! He slaps him in the face. Sammy's music plays. The arena explodes. Oh
It
my
was
God! I was
fucking
ready.
phenomenal. It's basic,
so
but
ready.
it's so good.
It's a great way to kind of
ready.
it's a great way to do like a Mania entrance too, like without doing
Very
one in
unique.
a way, you know.
Very, very, very unique way to do it. Like it wasn't for pageantry. It was just like very like well executed, very emotional. Sammy comes down to the ring. He's hype as hell, and then Gunther doesn't. Well, first of all, Gunther doesn't get the ladies and
Introduction.
gentlemen.
Yeah, which was kind of cool actually. I was like, oh wow.
I
he
was
ready.
disappointed because I really wanted,
wanted to
Simon
hear
to be alive and say, "Duh."
Yeah,
I did stand
dude,
up
so-
and hit the Gunther. I just stand up, hit the Gunther pose when he came.
Did
out.
you
That's
see
why
the
I
way
said
it
I
was
did stand
shot?
up.
I mean, you obviously rewatched it, so
I
the way
saw
this
it on
was
the
shot,
TV
man,
a little bit.
I kind of knew
Like,
at that
dude,
point. Like,
The way he like they always get that shot of him at the top of the ramp with like the silhouette, you know, like it just looks awesome. He comes down, he's snooty, he's wearing Ivan Drago colors, he's wearing red
this
and
was
white.
the
He's
first
coming down.
time though. Sorry to cut you off. This is the first time where I think Gunther actually showed like genuine emotion. Like he actually looked
Because
like
he
he was about
was-
to tear up. He was like, "Man, like this is it."
Because he knew it was over. He knew it was
he knew it was
done.
over. He knew he was about to give it to Sami Zayn, who they've wrestled
Wait.
in the past and shit too.
You tell me wrestling's scripted?
No, wait, what? No,
Oh, Junior.
no.
Wait.
Junior. Wait,
There's no way.
oh no.
no way.
Oh, no. Junior.
There's no way.
Oh, no. Yeah, we gotta protect him. We gotta protect him. We gotta get him out of here.
But nah,
we gotta
this,
get him out of here.
They ring the bell, man, and this shit fucking ruled. This shit was.
This was.
I would equate this,
brilliant.
and this is memes aside. I'd equate this to a similar stance with Joe and Punk, but a lot better.
Well,
Honestly,
yeah, because I like both of them. Well, I like Joe. I
Well,
like Joe.
hey, that was a good match. Anyway.
I like Joe.
I love that
Yeah.
this was not. Well, it wasn't the longest match. It wasn't like your typical, like, you know, NXT takeover joint or your typical AEW joint where it's just kind of like, you know, like, oh yes, the build. They have
25
the
minutes.
first act, second act, and third act where they, you know, it's like the, you know, the pro wrestling Noah.
It was
kind of
just
deal.
compact. It was compact. It was like boom, boom,
Yep.
boom, boom.
A lot of finishers, which I
boom.
loved. A lot of power bombs. Just a lot of just really just like, okay, like we need to put each other away. Like they weren't about putting on the banger. They were like winning this match was the focus.
There was an urgency.
Yep.
In this match that was really like really spectacular. A lot of these matches, like Becky and Rhea had this too. I feel like, especially the night 2 main event, and a couple matches more on night 2. They all had this urgency of like, it is do or die. It is WrestleMania. If I don't kill you, I won't beat you. That's the way that it kind of feels. And I remember thinking, like, watching live, I was like, damn, they're hitting all their big moves, like, really quickly. I hope this match, I was locked in. I was like, I hope this match doesn't wrap up.
I was about to say, I was worried it would be like, you know, like a 5-minute joint. I was like, oh wow, is Sammy about to get dog walked? Like what? Like damn.
Sammy, this is a problem I have had with the Sami Zayn underdog booking is like I've seen Sami Zayn not be an underdog lately, so that's why I was kind of like, why are we booking him like this guy's like he has no chance of beating Gunther? Yes, he does. He almost beat Roman Reigns.
Exactly.
Like if he can like who is in kayfabe. Like, I'm not saying he's a better wrestler. I personally prefer Gunther as a wrestler. But in kayfabe, Roman Reigns is like top dog. He is the most powerful wrestler in the company at that point in the night.
He is
anyway.
the big dog.
The
He
large
is
dog.
the biggest. He is a large canine, indeed. He's got big dog. Big dog eats.
No.
Good. So I will say, I heard Sammy's chops better from the top than Gunther's. I'm dead serious.
Oh, wow.
I actually
was
heard
gonna say,
Sammy's
it almost
chop.
seemed like Gunther was kind of like not going ham on the chops.
He again because I think there was genuine emotion and like his like yeah you said like he knew that he was gonna be like
Because he's a
dropped
bad
in.
wrestler.
Yeah,
can't
he
wrestle
sucks.
once after his-
He doesn't understand.
CM Punk's
He
the
only does
greatest.
a few moves. We got so many kickouts in this, and what really helped was, usually I'd be annoyed by this, but I think what really helped is the cutting back to Sammy's dear wife, Khadija, sitting in the front row.
Ah, yes.
Absolutely, like the emotional hook of this match.
It was a big weekend for wives of wrestlers.
Oh,
we'll talk about night 2, baby.
In many, many ways. In many, many ways,
yeah.
baby. Sammy early on gets caught out of his little like back springboard move into a German suplex, and he gets laid out. Gunther's taking control at this point. He's hitting his lariats, he's hitting his power bombs, his boots, his chops. He is beating the holy hell out of Sami Zayn. Sammy keeps coming back. He keeps going for the blue. He goes. There's this incredible sequence. Sammy goes for the haluva kick. Gunther shifts into the choke. Sammy fights out of it. He goes for the blue thunder bomb. Gunther slips out, gets the choke, and immediately leg scissors and takes Sammy down to the mat. Absolutely insane. Just the speed of this man, despite the fact that he is so big, he is such a unit, and yet he moves so fast. This man is the best wrestler in the world. How many times do I have to keep saying it, that this guy is the best wrestler in the world? Because he is. There's nobody better than him.
The Miz is a better Intercontinental Champion, actually.
Sure. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
true.
fight.
Gunther,
I'm gonna fly
promos.
back.
Have you seen Miz, though, on Talking Smack?
I'm gonna
He
fly down to
destroyed that
Philadelphia
You guys
again,
seen
and I'm gonna put one in your head.
Dean Ambrose?
Dean Ambrose
Just
versus
guys
Seth
see
Rollins, TLC.
Dean Ambrose
And great spot. Gunther uses Sammy's haluva kick against him. I know they didn't kind of sell it like that. They didn't really sell it like that, but he does it, and he's looking at Khadija, and he's mouthing off to her. This is where the story came in, man. Because whenever Gunther is just focused on tearing apart somebody, he is unstoppable. You can't beat him. There's nothing you can do about it. But her being there and ringside was too much to resist. Just bad mouthing him. Sammy hits the haluva kick out. At this point, guys, I just want this is just an example of great, simple storytelling. They did not need to go super crazy with this.
Exactly.
There was other matches that they needed to go crazy for, but this one, it was just about Sammy had the power of his family behind him, and they would not let him die. He was also smart, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking a lot. You guys talk about some of the stuff you liked about this match, because it's
That was pretty good.
I just think, top to bottom, it was incredibly well paced, and the near falls is the thing. Usually, a lot of near falls may turn someone off from a match. However, I feel like this is more of a NXT style match where there were so many near falls, but that plays into the copious amount of drama going into this match.
You're not saying it's an NXT match, but like a 2014 NXT match.
That's actually, yeah.
It was giving Cesaro Sammy, if you will.
It escalated very slowly.
Very Owen, Zayn, Neville era type thing.
Oh, yes.
Very Bo Dallas, Adrian Neville.
Oh, Bo Dallas.
Oh, hell yeah. That ladder match is good, though.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Let's be 100% real here.
Maybe.
Near the end, Sammy keeps kicking out. Gunther hits this power bomb, and then he holds on to Sammy, and he hits another power bomb after that. Absolutely crunchy. Sammy kicks out again. At this point, Gunther is getting absolutely furious, and then he just decides, I'm just gonna kill this. Gunther is going to eat this little Montreal Quebecois. And he starts kicking him. He hits him with a lariat. One detail I loved when I rewatched this match was Corey Graves and Michael Cole asking the referee, Eddie, calling him by name,
please
to stop the match.
Stop this. That was great. That was awesome.
That was brilliant. Because the referee so often is just an avatar in the match. He doesn't really have a spot in the match.
Nameless person that just counts the pinfall. But in this match, they were essentially a fourth character, because Sammy's wife also played a pretty important role.
Like very, very much like a presence in the match. And Gunther, he's beating the holy hell out of Sammy. He hits the JPEG splash, and then he goes back up, and he hits the PNG splash. He's hitting them both. He's gonna go for the GIF splash, and he's getting distracted. And then Sami Zayn.
Jeff.
Yeah.
You'll never get me. You're never gonna get
never,
me.
ever.
I'd sooner rather die. I'd sooner rather go to the KFC deep fryer. And then Sammy, like a man, this was, we talk about Rocky, this was straight like Creed, like a man possessed. He's pounding the mat. He's getting hype. He's gonna climb back up to his feet. Gunther is on the top. He realizes, oh no, I done made a fucky wucky, and he starts climbing up the turnbuckle. He gets to the top. Sammy hits a haluva kick, and then, somebody else describe what happened next, because if I do, I'm gonna bust.
So,
Somebody else.
Sami Zayn from the top fucking rope. Me and Melee, I'll give you the rundown of what me and Melee had going through our heads. Alright? I'm like, Sami Zayn might hit the top of Brainbuster, that'd be super cool. And then Melee's like, no, there's no way he does that. I'm like, yeah, there's no way. Gunther's a fucking... he may not be chunky anymore, but he's still a big boy.
Same exact thing we were saying.
Alright? So, but then he gets him to the top rope, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe a Rana, Blue Thunder Bomb perhaps, like an attempt that Gunther reverses? Who knows? And then Sami Zayn somehow, like effortlessly, lightly, just lifts up Gunther, drops his head on the
Fucking
turnbuckle.
sends that fucker. Oh my god.
And
I could not
Michael
believe it,
Cole-
man.
Moment where me and Melee just fucking explode. It was incredible to
Oh,
witness.
dude, I leapt from my seat when he hit that. Listening back, Michael Cole, Buster!
Oh, that was so
Very
awesome.
cool too. That
And then
cool.
one more
Oh,
haluva
and he
kick.
backs up. Gunther's selling of this is all timer. He is completely rocked. You believe this dude is concussed. He eats a haluva kick. He spins around like he's just been like punched. Like you know in the cartoons they get punched in the face and they do like a full spin.
Oh,
before
yeah.
falling around. He gets hit with that and he backs up. The crowd is with him. Sammy hits the second haluva kick, and I swear to you, I thought
second
Gunther was
haluva
going
kick hit
to
Gunther.
I swear. I swear to you, I thought Gunther was kicking out. I'm not
I
even
thought
gonna
as
lie.
well.
He collapses. 1, 2, 3.
And
Sami Zayn.
beats him clean as
Awesome.
always.
As a
I mean,
whistle.
which you know is expected of Sami Zayn, but still cool that Gunther lost clean.
Well, they needed to do that. They needed
Yeah.
to do that.
Oh, yeah.
For all the build
know.
up with Gunther, he had to.
It's not like
win.
I thought he was gonna lose dirty, but it's still just cool to see, you know.
Like they couldn't end this shit in a multi-man match. They couldn't end this in a ladder match. They had to end it one-on-one, and he had to get beaten, just like he did for the UK Championship back when Dragunov beat him. Like, oh my god! And I said in my Cyterion Selects predictions video with Wyatt and Cass, I actually said, Sami Zayn's the kind of wrestler where because I went into this fully expecting Gunther to retain as well. I said, Sami Zayn's the kind of guy who, on the night, could make me believe. He'll get me on his side. And that's literally what happened. And it wasn't just me, because I look over at Dylan, and Dylan is fully weeping when Sami is hugging his wife. It
What a
was
loser.
that powerful. It was that powerful. Oh my god, what a fantastic match.
Yeah.
If literally anything else had happened on night 2 that wasn't what we actually got on night 2, I would agree with you, Chair. This would probably be at least my WWE match of the year.
At least in
100%.
ring wise, because I mean it's a good combination of, in my opinion, in ring quality as well as drama and storytelling.
Oh,
Boss,
yes.
Not to spoil much, I think the main event of night 2 is one of the most fun wrestling matches of all time.
Oh, we'll talk.
But in ring wise, I don't think it does compare to this because they're both different matches. Admittedly, they're both
They
very
work for
different
different things.
in what they're
Different
doing.
lengths,
you know?
different talents involved, different stakes,
Right.
different storyline, you know. But at the end of the day, man, Sami Zayn, I didn't think I would care as much about him being Intercontinental Champion, but it was just such a well-earned moment. That being said, I want Chad Gable to break this little boy's ankle in Montreal next week and take his title. That's
agree.
just me. I kind of want him to do it. I wasn't for the Chad Gable heel turn, but
You know
every
what's-
time...
You know what's also funny about this whole the deal with this current iteration of the title? I would say it's obvious to say that that's like the Gunther belt at this point.
Oh,
I would
yes.
almost say it's the Sammy belt because he's the one who introduced it, and he's also
Yeah,
held it
well,
held it the
Oh, he
most
did
out of
that-
everyone.
Did he do that for Shinsuke?
Yeah, so yeah, he
gave
gave it to Shinsuke, and he's also, I
also
think,
Fidel
he's
Castro.
held this one the most out of everyone who's had this version.
Well, because he's had
Fidel
like
Castro for a
3 or
bit.
4 times.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
had like 3 or 4
And he
times,
came back
right?
in
So
like
it's
2020, had that ladder match for like both of them, which was awesome.
Wasn't that with Jeff
good.
Hardy?
Yeah, Jeff Hardy
Yeah.
and AJ Styles, fucking amazing.
Last great Jeff
That's,
Hardy, last
that does
great
not
Jeff
sound
Hardy
real.
match.
Yeah, that's
Last
awesome.
great Jeff Hardy.
I love that match.
Last
No,
great.
Best
Darby
pandemic
Allin
match.
Darby Allin
Sorry.
match is okay.
That's actually yeah. I can get down with that actually. That
But yeah,
actually makes sense.
amazing
That's
match
better.
though. So we love Sami Zayn, we love
Thanks.
Gunther. I'm actually glad that
Incredible.
Gunther wasn't on the Raw after Mania. That actually makes me excited to see
He's
where they're
gotta
going to take
sell
him.
this.
Sell the loss.
When he comes back, he's got to be like, I'm not unhinged, but he's got to be like, I will
He
never
is here to
once allow
fuck
my
shit up.
focus.
Yep.
My focus will never wane ever again. And I know what I want him to do in Berlin. We'll get to that later, though.
I was going to say, that is also his first loss on the main roster, correct?
First
sounds
first
alright.
time getting pinned 1-on-1 in 2 years since
Yeah,
the Braun Breaker match.
that's awesome.
On NXT.
Also, his
That's-
title reign being exactly 6 days. That's
Oh, with Sami
very
Zayn. What did
fundamental.
Sami Zayn say about it? He was like,
I
don't know,
he
I
said something that basically translates to like how evil or something, like basically like, which was awesome.
Oh my lord!
Very good.
What a
Yeah.
guy!
Yeah, that was
What a
awesome.
guy! What a freaking guy!
But yeah,
we then
ooh.
after that
Oh,
we move on to probably the most divisive match of the entire weekend. If I'm not mistaken, it was the tag team match with everything on the line for
All of
night
it.
one. For night two, I mean, it was Roman Reigns. It was The Rock taking on Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Okay, I'm gonna let one of you guys go first with your general thoughts because I have my opinion.
Terrible match.
Yeah,
I
awful
hate it.
ass.
I was bored. It was, especially
man.
after the super high of the Sammy match.
Of the Jimmy J match. you mean.
And then the hype as well. Fuck you. And the hype of the entrance going there, because going into that match, the 4 entrances combined with just the fucking static electricity from Sami Zayn dethroning Gunter, just to then have a slow. My issue is not the fact that it was super slow, perhaps, like necessarily, but it's the fact that it insists upon itself, right?
Yeah.
And then the finish is. We'll get to the finish, but I think that finish was dog shit. I think it was terrible.
Is this on the record or
And
off the
to have
record?
that- this is for shoot. I'm shooting.
Oh shit! All right. I thought
Oh,
so the entrances happen, right?
Yep.
Obviously, The Rock, awesome, and that must have been cool to see live too. Like
that
the
was
actual,
that
the
was
full
my
entrance.
second. The Rock's entrance was my second favorite entrance of the whole
Yeah.
weekend. I think.
Cool as fuck.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I gotta say, this is one of those matches. This kind of has a negative connotation, but it did what it had to do. I thought. I think that
Yeah.
the entire reason about like the entire reason. How do I say it? I'd say like this whole match was basically like I said this. It's kind of like how Hogan and The Rock was, where it's all about the spectacle, less about the work rate, and I think that's fine
Yes.
sometimes, and I was totally okay with that here, because
That's
you're
fair.
it's The Rock, and he was pretty good from what for not having a match in like 8-10 years or whatever.
He didn't look too out of shape.
His
He
knees
didn't
only
look too
buckled
green.
once.
His head looked a little
Yeah.
weird compared to the rest of his body. That was kind of weird.
He had like 6 veins sticking out of the
Yeah.
top of his head, brother. Like,
Yeah.
He needed a couple more
Um,
drugs.
if I can give my quick thing, it's gonna be
Of
fun.
course.
I unironically love this match. Unironically,
I can see
love
that.
this
I can
match.
definitely see that.
Even on rewatch, I might have enjoyed it even more when I wasn't there live. I don't know what it was about this
What?
match, why I enjoyed it so much. Is this match too long? Oh, absolutely. It was 44 minutes. It did not need to go 44 minutes bell to bell. It was absolutely insane. You could have cut a solid 10 to 12 minutes off this thing. Was all the wrestling perfect? No. Did The Rock do more than 5 actual wrestling moves that weren't punches, kicks, or shoves? Or belt shots? No. But I don't care, because the mana, the aura, it was flowing through my
Mana?
veins. I was slapping my arm for the entire match. I was slapping it so
What's
hard,
wrong with the
my
fucking
skin was
name?
gonna
Rock
turn
really
red
get
raw. Listen, and there were so many little components and pieces of this match I genuinely loved. First of all, I love when they started brawling on the outside, when The Rock looked at that referee and said, "You are The Rock, I don't fuck around. I'm the tribal pussy. If you count me out, you're gonna get fired."
Pussy.
The Rock abusing his power to ensure that the ref does not count them out. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. That was a
I'll give you
great
this.
heel move.
In ring wise, this match, very lackluster. Spectacle wise, theatrics, it is somewhat captivating. And I say somewhat because there's a lot of this match that's just kind of nothing. But there are quite a few good spots in this match, which is why I can't fully hate it. Because there's
Yeah.
good moments. I just don't think the bits in between those good moments allow me to like it as much. Like, I'd rather just watch
I
it fucking cut
think
down
I
TikToks
will
out.
agree. The first half of this match, like, I still enjoyed it on rewatch, but I was definitely like, oh yeah, I understand. I'm gonna be honest, when we got to like the last like 10, 15 minutes of this, I was locked in. Even on rewatch, I was like, dude, some of the sequences in this match, Cody hitting that okay, it's a shame the Cody cutter didn't look great, but that like leaping jump Cody did to Roman, immediately followed by the frog splash from Seth Rollins.
Oh, yeah.
That was peak.
That was awesome.
I think The Rock does the first good sharpshooter of his whole career.
The only good sharpshooter.
The only good sharpshooter of his whole career. And yes, he's stomping on Seth's leg. He very nearly steps inward on his ankle and almost ruins the entire main event. 20 minutes,
broke his knees.
20 minutes in, which would have been hilarious in a few different ways. And we get to the final sequence when it comes down to Cody and Rock. Rock lays out Cody. When Rock lays out Cody with that spine buster, he goes to the people's elbow. Cody leaps to his feet. He jumps for the Cody cutter. Rock jumps into it. Are you kidding me, brother? That's peak. That's peak right there. That's real grabs. And again, maybe that also helps because our section in particular was just locked in. We were popping off for every single move.
This is the kind of match where I'm sure it's to me, it's same with I'd say MJF Cole from Second All In, as well as the Night 2 main event. Well, this is a match where I think experienced live is the main way, and I feel like there's no other way to have truly experienced this match.
I will argue that the Night 2 main event holds up.
Oh yeah,
both ways around.
That's a match I'm scared to rewatch though.
Oh no, brother! I've watched it like 5 times. I still love it every single time.
I don't have the mana you do, you know.
Dude, it was flowing. It was
I don't have your mana.
Juicing. And we get near the end. Crazy sequence. Cody finally hits the rock bottom on the Rock through the announcer's table that they teased on Raw the week before. Immediately followed by a spear through the barricade to Seth Rollins. It's down to Cody and Roman. They're redoing the finish from last year. Cody hits the crossroads. He goes for a second one. And I'll let Chair take it because for some reason he really, really does not like this finish. And I don't really understand it.
For some reason, he decides time and time again to go to the east side of the fucking ring when crossroads. You fucking idiot. This happened on Mania 39 Night 2. This match is Night 1. And in Night 2! You made the same mistake 2 years in a row and 2 nights in a row, you fucking idiot. So yeah, he goes to the east side of the ring and Mr. Mana fucking whips him with the weight belt, you fucking idiot, because of course, something's gonna happen. Sure. And Simon, now that I've let you relieve yourself of your PTSD from Mania 39, how about you resume? Because I'll be honest, I'm not fully...
I will say the redo of the spot was very smart. I actually do like them redoing the spot personally because it gave me PTSD. I was like, no, I can't do this again.
That's the point.
It happens again tomorrow.
Anxiety.
and then Reigns hits the spear. He tags in Rock. Rock lifts Cody up, hits him with the rock bottom, and then he changes up the people's elbow like taunt. Like, when he's, like, sliding the fingers across the throat, and then he throws up the one, he hits the people's elbow.
He loves Eddie Walken.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, terrible finish because he didn't even remove the other elbow pad. That's genuinely why I don't like it. That's not even a bit. He didn't remove the other elbow pad, and that pisses me off.
Because that would have gotten the pop. Because he would have thrown the elbow pad into the crowd.
No, because then he would have had no elbow pads. He would have looked naked, and I wanted that.
But that was my thought. Wyatt, what did you think of the finish? Do you like the finish?
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I mean, it was just what it had to do. Again, what it had to do, it was obvious. I was fine with it, you know. You had to get Cody somewhere. You had to put him at, like, you know, in doubt and everything. Put everyone else in doubt, you know.
Put him at, like, the worst possible odds to win.
I do love
like the fact that they had Cody get pinned.
I do love the little thing, like, you know, after, you know, Bloodliners celebrating at the top of the ramp, it's kind of like, you know, the same shot from last year of Cody looking doubtful, but he has, like, a slight smirk, which I liked.
He knows.
It's like, he's got a plan.
I know what you are.
Yep.
I know what you are.
Yep.
And then ended Night 1, which I thought was a very good show. I don't think it was as good. It wasn't as good as I thought as it could have been, but I really liked it. I thought it was a very good show. That is my take.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
A bit underwhelming. There were a couple matches where they felt like Raw matches, like the 6-woman tag.
Oh yeah.
The Andrade tag match. Like, some of them just felt a bit, you know, obviously rushed because Rock needed his match time. Just didn't have immense match quality, and the tag match had the wrong winners in, I believe, every aspect.
The wrong wieners.
But it was still surprisingly a very enjoyable night.
Yeah.
With
Which
a
is the
couple
weird
like
thing.
really great with a couple really good matches and one outright match of the year contender on it, which actually pushed it up. We move on to night 2, and this is where Wyatt's going to talk about his experience.
All right,
because he wanted.
So after Chris abandoned us, we so we're walking. So we just it was fine though because it was daylight out and everything. Some guys just asked us a quick question about like what we were doing and everything. We're just explained. They were like, oh sure, no problem. Just go right this way. Just watch out for trucks and whatnot. And we were on our way.
Meth.
Yeah, meth. No. So yeah. We're walking there. It's about a 15 to 20 minute walk or so. It wasn't too bad. And we're walking there. We see the field, and we're just like, oh man, there it is. Like, oh boy. And we see the parking there, like at the arena. We're just like, oh, thank God we didn't park here. Like, kind of like already. We're just kind of like, this would have been a bitch. And we just see, seeing all these tailgaters and stuff. The smell of barbecue. Everyone just having a ball. And you hear a fucking bunch of people playing like theme songs and shit.
Oh yeah,
and so we're there.
We have like 6 people playing Cody's team.
We finally found where the line starts. It was like fucking Squidward. Is this where the line starts? Like the fucking 7 mile spanking machine.
My friend's in there. Congratulations.
So we're there. Doors have not opened yet. You said night 1 the doors were delayed like what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, and people were pissed because it was cold. Like,
wasn't as bad this time. I think it was about because what was it 4:30? Correct? Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was only a few minutes.
Yeah, it was like 4:45 they opened.
Yes.
We were starting up a conversation with these 2 guys in the back or whatever, which was cool. That's like the best part about all this actually, was just striking up random conversations with just other fans and everything.
100%.
And just everyone was just so chill. Like you're talking about CM Punk and everything, talking about all this other shit, getting all these different opinions from people about like what they like who they want to win and everything. A lot of Roman cosplayers, which was a bit dick riding energy, but
Really? That's the
people were doing that.
I've ever heard.
Really, there was like
was
4.
really there.
There was like 4, dude. I was like, oh boy, fucking throw up the ones and shit.
I love you, I-Beast. I love you so much.
But no, doors open. We thought we were gonna be in this line for about 45 minutes when doors opened. That shit moved. We were in there for about 5 minutes and we were in.
That's so wild.
Yeah, 5 minutes we were in. Showed him my phone, scanned both tickets, boom, in. Walking up those stairs, man. Walking up those stairs and into the link was awesome. It was kind of hard to maintain footing on some of these steps because they were quite same with the art museum steps actually. I'm like a little bit like, oh boy, these are like very like small steps. It's like if I hit like one wrong step, I'm dead.
How is Rocky doing it? How the
fuck was that brother doing it? But no, man, we're walking around. We're just looking for. We could have cut so much time, by the way. We went the opposite direction to where our seats were. Why? Apparently, so here's the thing. We're like, all right, which one's which here? Let's just go this way. I'm sure it's down this way. If we had just like looked to the left, we probably would have found the stairway we were supposed to go to in like 2 minutes. We walked all the way around the fucking thing.
Oh my god, I'm not even surprised.
But no, it was fine though, because look, real talk though, it was like an hour and a half away from showtime, so we were fine.
Yeah.
We went to go to the merch stand. I got some fucking CM Punk wrist sleeves, which Chris was very vocal about as we were saying bye. I was just like, all right, hey man, goodbye, thanks for the parking spot. He's like, oh yeah, no problem, man. Take those fucking sleeves off. I'm like, and got a fucking Mania shirt. The I was there shirt, which you gotta get, obviously.
Yeah, I got no merch.
You got no merch,
really?
You bitch.
We were gonna get. Listen, we were gonna get Philly 316, but like given what actually happened, given what happened at the end, it was like
you could have worn your Philly 316 show in celebration of Mark Calloway making.
I'm gonna wear it to the One Man Dead Man show.
Also, dude. Oh, I forgot one fucking thing to talk about too. When we were at the art museum, did you notice the fucking kid dressed up as the Fiend? You didn't see that at the art museum? I fucking saw that shit. I was like, yo, that's crazy. It's like this little dude just as the Fiend. I was like, what the fuck?
That brother was gonna jump the ring.
Nah, there was a ton of people
me,
in
my Fiend mask.
ton of kids wearing the fucking Cody jacket. Like, just people full on dressed as like Cody Rhodes. I was like,
What?
fucking hell, man, this is crazy. Like,
I
everyone
hope they
is
get the actual
fucking
tattoo on their neck.
Just like
nah, real. But no, we go to merch. We get some water because we are fucking thirsty, dude. We have had no water all day to avoid pissing, but we're just like, yeah, we need some.
Challenge pissing. If you can piss directly in the air, and not get wet.
So yeah, we got our $9 bottles of water. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So, you know, when you go to concerts, you expect that shit, though, sadly. That's just how it is, you know? Yeah. That's how it is at concerts, at games. It's all like that, you know? Overpriced.
Bring my own.
Yeah,
fucking people fucking saying, like, we got ice cold Michelob Ultra. I'm like, yeah, no thanks. I know that shit's like fucking $13.
I don't think that's gonna happen, buddy.
I was about to, though, towards the end of the show. God damn. But we get to our seats. Boy, oh boy, that sun was in our face, though. Thankfully, it set right before the main event started, but, yeah. Another thing, too, to point out.
Good thing the sun set down, and that's the only issue you had with lighting.
That's the only issue. Yeah, that's the only issue, guys.
That's the only lighting issue.
The only issue with not being able to see during night, too.
Another awesome thing when you're here, man. If you just say, like, yeah, everyone will follow. Everyone will just start going, yeah.
Pace at All In.
Insane.
At All In, it was just and it wasn't even at All In, you know.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It was still just dummy.
Dude, we're just seeing the Slim Jim ads.
By everyone.
We just see the Slim Jim ads. Everyone just like in unison. I'm like, holy fuck! Like that's crazy. We get to our seats. Get to our seats. Sit next to these two guys also, who are pretty chill as well. And yeah, we start striking up a conversation. Everything, you know, shooting the shit. Show's about to start. CM Punk actually no, before CM Punk, Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Pat McAfee show up.
The Cool Biters!
Seeing Pat McAfee, dude. Seeing Pat McAfee especially, man, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like I was fucking amped.
He's like, you're like the biggest Pat McAfee mark.
Dude, I fucking love Pat McAfee, dude. Because he looks like me.
He is the worst.
No, fuck off, kill yourself. I'm sorry. Anyway.
The shitty Seven Nation Army ripoffs.
Nah, he should have had that, man. I'd be fucking balling. And then without warning, CM Punk, and I'm just like, oh shit!
Out of nowhere!
They didn't even announce.
Like they didn't even hype him up.
I thought they would like start the show first.
It was on the kickoff, which I think is very funny.
Oh, that was another thing too. I forgot to mention this. When we're on the outside, when we were doing our tickets and everything, we just hear the CM Punk chants already, and we're just like, yep, pre-show. And I'm just like, oh boy, it's coming.
Pre-show Punk.
And it was right when we saw the stage too. Like we're walking through it, we see like the little like we see like the actual stage and everything, and we're just like, oh fuck, we're here. And then we're actually in our seats. By the way, the pictures of where our seats were do not do it justice. It looks much further away than it actually is.
Oh yeah, same with ours. Honestly, ours is a lot further than expected, but you still get a good view of everything. For the most part. And we didn't get hit by any lighting issues, you know. So
that show starts.
That would never happen.
That show starts, man. Stephanie McMahon comes out and says, "Are you ready?" And I'm just like, did you know about Vince McMahon?"
She did.
Yeah, so did Paul. Probably.
It was a trip just hearing
I
her
gotta
come
cover
out
up
of nowhere.
Vince's thing.
Oh yeah. I wasn't sure how to react, so I was like, of course, some guy in back of me was just like, yeah, who got you there? I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, brother. CM Punk's trigger finger was itching on commentary, buddy. I know it. I just know.
Goodness.
He was going to say the most vile shit of all time if he didn't want his job anymore.
But yeah, man, we have our first match. World Heavyweight title. Drew McIntyre with the pipes and drums, which I was so happy to see because... That's my favorite Drew McIntyre is NXT when he was coming out at Brooklyn with the fucking pipes and drums, and just seeing that shit live was awesome, man. No sword, which I was very happy about.
Thank God he's not
doing it. Dude, Drew McIntyre's just a shooter now, man. That's all he's doing now, man. He's just shooting. That's what I love.
Hooper. He's a hooper now, brother. He's a hooper.
And most of the crowd was very much all about Drew. We obviously did the Seth Rollins thing. Seth Rollins with the most fucked ass entrance. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I was like, all right.
It was cool. I mean, I don't know.
Was he Uncle Howdy? Is that Uncle Howdy? Who is this?
Genuinely, it was shell-shocked fucking me and Melee watching it just to see the fucking stage randomly get filled up with loads of fucking people.
Oh,
I don't understand what's happening.
I understand. People were bitching about the stage and everything. they had to have a smaller stage to fill that entire back row. That's the reason it's small. Like, it's not a big deal. It was fine.
Yeah, like
A lot of bitching about
even,
that.
like,
I mean, I think the stage design
given
was
like
like
this
kind of
show,
meh, but at nighttime it looked a lot good, like a lot better.
given the statement that this show was like trying to make, it also just kind of makes sense that it was a more simple stage. Honestly, given what they were trying to go for this whole WrestleMania as a whole, in my opinion, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah,
to me
no.
personally. I didn't really fucking care.
But yeah, no, we were hype as fuck, you know, doing the fucking oh, that was so cool to be part of that too. That was sick. Yeah. I'm not the biggest. I mean, like, I'm here and there on Seth Rollins, but like, it's obviously cool as shit when you see him live.
I'm just gonna say it. Seth Rollins was MVP of night 2.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. He
I hate
fucking
to
sold his ass
say,
off.
but you're right.
Yeah.
So let me just say this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What? I was just gonna say. Did you think when that bell rang and Drew
So
immediately?
I'm about to say, the bell rang. Drew fucking hit that Claymore. The guys who I was talking to next to me literally just grabbed my fucking like shirt and were like, oh, like it was like, holy shit! Like we were like, it's over.
I thought we were
Dude,
gonna
I
be
jumped up out of my
shorter
seat
than
and I was like-
Sheamus Prime.
Dude, I was ready. I was like, fucking end it right here. This is the best match of all time. I was like, holy shit.
Especially after night 1 and Seth getting like very injured in that match. It
And what
felt
a
very
near
possible.
fall, man. What a fucking near fall. We were like, oh my
And
god.
they just hooped. These
Dude,
two just hooped for
this-
about 10 minutes.
This was their best match together easily. This was just
I think. Oh yes.
100 miles per hour out the gate. This was awesome.
CM Punk on commentary. CM Punk
Oh,
on
dude.
commentary. You go like, hey, who do you think's gonna win this match? I don't care.
Yeah, we didn't hear that shit obviously, but like, man, we were just like, man, oh man, he's going through the announce tables right there. Fucking, they are just going crazy here. It's pretty much a finisher spam for the most part, which is fine.
Usually finisher spams are annoying. But
This
man,
made sense.
the
This is the
the
reason. Like,
psychology again. Do or die, urgency.
The psychology.
yeah,
It's you or me, dude. It's you or me,
Drew-
dude, and I'm not letting it be you.
Drew
Like,
hit like how many? He hit like what, 3 Claymores at this
four.
point?
It took four. It
took four.
Claymores to put Seth Rollins
And one
down.
and one
like,
future shock as well, which was like
Future
holy
shock,
fuck.
Very good.
Rollins hit
Future shock killed
Rollins
him.
hit a pedigree on the outside of the ring. He hit 2 stomps, a stomp on the announcer's table. They were going absolutely buck wild with the moves. CM Punk's go crazy on commentary. Drew McIntyre teases that he's going to do the GTS. I wish he
Oh my
actually
god,
did.
I was so hyped, man. I'm like, fucking do it. Like, this is gonna be the best match
I
ever.
low-key wish he hit that to win the title, but it's fine.
Yep.
And then we get to the end, and again, yeah, Seth Rollins, like his selling in this match was so good because you could tell this dude was just tired. This man was just cooked after last night,
Yep.
and he's going at it, and he just keeps kicking out. And usually I don't like when there's this many kickouts, especially because like the Claymore is such a protected move.
I was gonna say, that's such a protected move. He was kicking out of it all the time. Like,
Now, don't be doing this all the time now.
I
WWE.
love
No.
NXT.
I don't want people to be kicking out of it.
God for if Damian Priest
Only
kicks out of this
Gargano
shit,
can kick
it's
out.
over. No.
Well, we get to, and then Seth is completely weakened, and he looks at Drew and he says, "Go, do it, do it!" And
You have
he
to
takes
kill
it-
me. I think he says, right?
Oh yeah, you have to kill me. Hard as hell. Honestly, hard as hell. Claymore to Seth. 1,
1, 2,
Thank-
3. Fucking awesome
Thank
moment,
you.
man.
I lost my
I got to
mind.
be a part of Drew actually winning the belt in front of fans. That was so cool.
Nailed it.
That was
Oh,
awesome,
so
man.
The only time we'll ever win the title in front of fans.
Oh, we forgot to talk about this too. During Drew's entrance, he fucking takes his wife's or his phone or whatever that his wife was holding and just says "bored at work, LOL." Funniest shit ever.
What a guy. What a guy.
Oh my god, dude.
It actually
He presents.
does a scheduled tweet. That's not real.
He
And
presents
so,
it to
like-
his wife. Presents it to his wife, which was awesome.
And I'm
and
thinking
then-
to myself, why am I supposed to boo this guy? Why am I supposed to boo this guy?
Dude, I'm not. I never once booed this man. And then, oh
Yeah.
man, oh man, he goes over to Drew or goes over to Punk, slutting himself out for some reason. He is like crawling on there.
Yeah, very slutty walk.
He is looking overtly horny, like he wants to fuck CM Punk for some reason.
No one wants to.
These guys are just gay at this point. I'll be honest. These
Oh,
guys,
real as hell.
these guys are
honestly,
fucking.
What's wrong with that?
These guys are
Just
fucking.
had to go to the back, and he chose not to. And it
Punk,
cost
man,
him everything.
when he fucking pulled Drew, he fucking pulled Drew's fucking foot off. He takes off the suit, rips off the cast. We were fucking like, oh fuck.
Why was I expecting expecting Triple H to come out and go, "This match starts right now." And
Oh
CM
my
Punk
god,
just
no. And then like Punk is
I
just
would've
like
killed myself, dude.
oh dude, when Punk blew the kiss, that was actually an underrated spot of the night.
He
Where he
blows
just
the
goes,
kiss,
and then
Damian Priest.
he inadvertently perfectly recreates the twisting Judgment Day head meme. Like
Yep.
he literally does it absolutely perfectly. Priest runs down. Our section is going absolutely ballistic when his section.
when he hits the briefcase, that shit fucking goes flying. He's
I'm
just
cashing
like,
in right.
right
Get that
now.
briefcase. I'm cashing in right now. Choke slam. 1, 2, 3. Damian
It's
Priest.
not
is
the
so-
South of Heaven. I was about to say South of Heaven. Dude, so
Actually, Michael Cole referred to it as the South of Heaven choke slam. So really, it is still choke slam.
Kill
dude-
yourself.
think about how I'm feeling at this point, right? 15 minutes in, I see CM Punk enter the ring. I see a fucking world title match. I see Drew McIntyre win his first world title in front of fans. And a Money in the Bank cash-in. and I see 2 title changes.
I really didn't think we were gonna get I didn't think we were gonna get the cash in. I really didn't.
Dude,
think
we
it
were
was gonna
popping
happen.
off for Priest, man. We were fucking so jazzed about this shit. We were fucking losing it.
Seeing a cash in live is something you're never really guaranteed as well.
Exactly. That was so
So-
cool that we got to see that shit, man.
Like
That's awesome.
I can't. We had our opinions on Damian Priest, his money, in
Which
the
they
bank
mentioned
run,
too.
but,
They mentioned in canon now, in kayfabe. That
But was it all worth the wait? I don't know, but it was still really cool.
Look,
I'm happy
at the end of the day, I'm just happy that we finally had another cash in that was actually good. Where the
Oh my
briefcase
God.
actually.
And for once, someone didn't fucking cash
Because
in
everyone was
straight
like,
away
like,
as well.
oh, Priest should lose the briefcase. I'm like, no, he shouldn't. Like, that'd be dumb. I don't want to do this again. Like, come on.
They already did this with Fear. Like first good cash in since Big E.
The last 10 years, man. Last 10 years. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Big E. That was the only good cash-ins we've had.
Liv Morgan.
I'm talking about men specifically.
Okay, yeah. Okay, if we're talking about Money in the Bank in
Like
general,
men.
Yeah.
if we're talking about Money in the Bank in general, I'd put Liv Morgan and Bailey in there.
That was
as well.
good.
So
Those were
I
good
like
too.
that. Yeah, I like those cash ins. But no, this was, and it was. I think it just helped because it went exactly like it all made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Drew wins because of course he does. He gets his moment. He can't let go of Punk. Punk attacks him, leads to the cash in. It just all kind of very seamlessly flowed one step into each other. That's why I wasn't mad about it. I wanted Drew to so badly leave with this friggin' title, but I can't be mad. He's gonna win it back pretty quickly. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
I imagine he'll get it back by Clash of the Castle. I imagine. So I'm not really that worried about that. And we're very much moving steadfast into Punk versus Drew. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think Punk's hurt enough
he is
longer.
coming back very soon.
Yeah, apparently
I don't
Trish
know if it'll
doesn't
be
resign,
Backlash.
which is weird.
I don't know if it'll be Backlash,
resign.
but it's gonna
Work.
be soon. I think. Yeah.
That feud's
We're
gonna be.
see.
That feud is already generational. That feud's already awesome.
Punk and Drew at SummerSlam, buddy. Oh, it's gonna be so.
Oh man. So yeah, we move on to a great match.
Oh,
So we were not excited for this match whatsoever.
nobody gave two.
Yeah,
shits
so we
about
got
this one
AOP and
another.
Mr. Cross taking on the Street Profits and
Carry
Bob.
on.
Large Bob.
On Bob Lash.
Good old Bob Lash. Yeah, these guys enter and we're just like, oh yeah.
And this match starts. And then
Well,
this
we
match
have Snoop Dogg come out first because he's guest commentator.
Oh, commentator.
So that was
And
cool as
then-
fuck seeing Snoop Dogg.
Sponsored by Busted Open on Sirius XM. It's Bubba right down there.
Oh yeah, that was. Dude, when I found out that was supposed to be RVD, I literally like almost cried. I'm like, God.
Wait. What?
Oh, you didn't know this, son?
Yeah,
Oh,
apparently
that was.
Bob's special guest ref thing was supposed to be RVD, but I think because he was like on AEW quite a bit, they just like
Oh my
said,
god.
So I missed out on fucking one of a kind.
You missed out on
He was
RVD.
totally
and
supposed to
Snoop
have
Dogg.
Brock splash to the table at
Yep.
the end, wasn't he?
Oh,
my
yeah.
god, that sucks.
So that sucks.
sucks.
Um,
Ray
so yeah,
Dudley.
this match starts and
Bubba
yep,
Ray.
it's a match, and boy oh boy, that light really
it begins.
that light really started
begins.
picking up here. We were just kind of like we didn't give a fuck about this match, man. We were just like, turn the light off.
It was the most whatever. 8
Oh,
minutes
please
of
turn the
tennis.
light off.
Couldn't have been worse than Jay Jimmy though, right?
No,
No,
at least stuff happened in this one that we're like, okay, that
Bro.
table spot, bro. Oh boy, they
Bubba Ray
Oh.
Dudley put his glasses on, and it got the biggest pop.
No, that was fun. That was fun. I was okay. This is cute.
So we get We get to the end and
Cross, man. But
carry
that
on
table.
Cross and shoves Bubba Ray. He gets speared. Wyatt mentioned this. They try to put Cross on the table. The leg just gives out at that point.
God.
That's not just symbolic of carrying Cross's whole WWE
Is it,
run. I don't know.
like the
what
leg
it
just
is.
like collapses.
You know what? I'm glad that these guys are back on NXT
fucking
because,
awesome.
God, they need it.
Cross.
AOP needs their
Brother,
momentum
if-
all the way back. They need Cross
If
to
Karrion
have
Kross
something.
cannot put it together, if he cannot put it together from this point onwards, then brother, you need to go back to you need to go to NWA. I'm sorry, you need to put it together, Cross. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cross,
I
you
used
might
to
need
be
to
a fan.
control your
Oh,
narrative.
hell. Yeah.
Oh my god. Control your narrative, just nonchalantly dying. Still top 10 funniest wrestling moments of all time.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, Montez hits the splash at the table. Lashley pins.
Cool seeing
Cross
Montez.
1, 2, 3.
Cool seeing him. And also the Street Profits.
Montez, he was the highlight.
Yeah.
Dude, I did like the whole Bobby, and then Bobby shoves Montez and goes Montez, and then Montez shoves Angelo and goes Dawkins, get the table.
Get the tabla.
That's Le Tableau, the tableau.
So, yeah, that match ends. We get the LA Knight in the car.
Oh, he's pulling up.
Dude,
The
he
big
was in
man
that
is coming.
car.
The Slim Jim car from Tony.
Dude, he's just in that car for some. Was that just an advertisement? Was that part of the show? What was that? I didn't even catch it.
Well,
So remember a
Steve,
while back there was the Slim Jim car giveaway that Tony and Zayn really wanted to win. And I believe he gave it to an old lady in the front row.
Who was
I
just like,
think-
who are you?
That,
no, we're just- we
no
just
offense, but that
see-
old bitch ain't gonna be driving the Slim Jim car.
Damn!
There's no way. That old hag ain't doing that.
But no, yeah, that thing literally just happens, and we're just like, yeah, it's thunderous, man.
Yaz will reiterate and go absolutely crazy for this whole match.
Oh,
And
yeah.
give Wyatt his flowers. This match was actually pretty damn
I
good.
told you.
I actually really liked it. It's
Now-
the second best AJ Styles match at WrestleMania, and it's still 3.5 stars.
I'm gonna tell you right now, most of that. So here's the thing: we had that little light issue again with this match.
Of course.
The entire time.
Oh, so did you see
So
any of it? Did you see any of it?
so let's talk about it. So we're watching the match, lights on, chants are starting. I feel so bad for both of these guys, and also AJ. Good Christ, the streak is over. That theme is ass, brother. That theme is so ass, brother.
So, the second you heard the quote from the wrestler at the beginning, that's how you know it's bad.
Oh, I was like,
'Cause
oh, this
Rebel-
shit ass.
It's so generic. They need the quote to make sure you actually understand what wrestler it is.
Yep. Genuinely awful.
Just make a good song.
But
didn't.
yeah, that match happened. That light goes all the way back on. We're just like, fucking turn the light off. We can't see shit. Like a bunch of chants.
Oh, yeah, can't see shit.
Knight
It was my
starts
favorite.
getting
See shit was my
momentum.
favorite.
Surprisingly, Knight starts getting momentum right as the light dims and goes away for a minute.
Oh.
And we're like, oh, yeah. And then
Yeah.
it comes
Every
back
move
on
is
right
doing-
when AJ gets offense. It comes back on, and we're just like, oh, these bastards. I know what they're doing.
They are playing
Like a
games.
fiddle. Like a fiddle. They're trying to make that shit come off because the chants are picking up on TV because I watched it back. Chants were 100% picked up. Was there any issues like that for you on night one?
Well, no, we didn't have any
I was gonna say it must have just been an issue that they were trying to fix, and maybe it just kind of coincidentally happened during those times. LA Knight's trying his ass off here, trying to get the crowd invested.
And the
hits the
crowd's still into
suplex,
it.
exposes the business on the
Crowd's-
fucking floor.
when he hits that friggin' leap, he hit that leaping German suplex off the top rope.
He hits that. He hits the DDT, the fucking Trent Beretta DDT, which I was like, all right, that's crazy, cool.
He
I
was.
love Kalen Croft and Trent Beretta.
Yep.
It was so nice to see AJ get the work.
LA
in
Knight
on-
exposes the business. He takes off the mat, revealing the concrete.
Oh hell yeah!
That concrete that probably has a bunch of piss on it, most likely. That shit is always dirty.
Wait, you've heard of the dog poo match. Get ready for the dog piss match,
dude.
buddy. We're bringing it back.
But no, LA
I
Knight.
think it's-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
he wins.
He wins,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was
He hits the
saying,
BFT.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
And it was
And the light goes off right as he wins. The light goes off, and we're just like, you bastards.
Thank God.
But
Was
no,
that the only
thankfully,
time did they keep doing that?
no, that was the only time. Thankfully, they fixed the issue after all the matches going forward. Thankfully,
Okay, that's good. That's good.
It
But
was
yeah,
it was
this was
still
a lot
on.
better.
It was still on in between matches. Surprisingly,
Well, yeah, because they don't.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. I think they just want lighting to show the crowd off, and then they realize, like, oh yeah, we cannot have Cody and Roman be infested with turn the lights on. We cannot let that happen. I think I heard one tiny chant for it, like a little bit during the match, but then it was just gone after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a good match. It wasn't anything special, but it was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be the certified 3-star classic, but it was a 3.5 star classic instead. You know, so I can at least give it that. Better than anticipated.
Share what you
LA
think.
United Championship.
It was my favorite Friday Night SmackDown match of the night.
Friday Night Funkin'?
To be honest. It was my favorite Friday night, Thursday Night Funkin' match of the night. It was quite excellent in that department. I love TNA 2013.
Oh,
I love it so much.
Oh, yes, sir. We go on.
That sums it up, really.
To one of my favorite matches of the weekend.
This shit.
Oh, my.
This shit,
man. We got Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens.
Oh, this match, I hate this match.
Oh, dude. I will say this.
Terrible winner. Wrong winner.
No, I disagree. So basically, let me just start this off. What we saw. Logan Paul coming out in the fucking truck, the Prime truck. This dude has been met with copious amounts of booze.
And he starts blowing up the sign.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He starts shooting. Like literally, we're just like, wait, what the fuck? He's shooting. What's he doing?
A second Prime bottle is hit the WrestleMania.
I was gonna say that, you piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Fuck you. I was gonna say exactly that, word for word, bar for bar. You stole my goddamn band.
You stole my whole fucking flow.
Kevin Owens fucking.
Stop firing rockets at my house.
Stop firing rockets at my house. Kevin Owens comes out with the ECW font on his Titantron with the barbed wire and the purple. That was sick.
And on the shorts as well.
And the shorts, yeah.
Which I think
that was
very
cool. He comes out with the golf cart too. He got the golf cart.
Aw.
He drives all the way down. Randy Orton comes out, which, man, dude, seeing Randy Orton live is cool as fuck, too. Hearing everyone singing that theme song and shit. Kevin Owens backs that shit up and goes, hey, how you doing?
Hey,
get in
let's
there.
recreate Tony and John Cena's entrance from SmackDown vs. Raw 2009.
We got SVR09 at home.
We have we do Mario Kart. Hey, you ever play Mario Kart Double Dash? Yeah, get on that shit. We gonna play that right now. They ride down together, and then it's oh my god, they're going so fast. Randy has to like pat Kevin on the head, be like, slow down,
slow down. I didn't see that. That's awesome. Yeah, the match starts, and boy, oh boy, man, these chants were fun as hell. We got every drink except for Prime being chanted. We had milk, water, Powerade, Gatorade, every single drink.
Dude, okay, I'm so happy you clarified this because the whole match, Dylan and I could not make out what those chants were for the entire time. We literally could not make it out for the entire time. We thought we were hearing AE dub chants. That's how off we were. We're like, what are we?
It must have been only on.
I didn't even pick up on these chants.
I was gonna say because it must have only been because I think our side started it. That's why. I tried to get a cum chant over. Didn't go well.
Oh my, Wyatt.
I thought it'd be funny.
God damn it.
That'd be funny.
I mean, it is funny, but like, god damn.
To be fair, I didn't actually try to get. I just said like come, like just jokingly. You know, I didn't actually say it loud, because there was kids there. I'm not gonna fucking say that shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. But yeah, the fucking match was like, I don't really know what to say.
It was awesome, man. It was great. Fucking.
I didn't rewatch all this, but it was very good. It was a lot of fun live. Again, a lot better than I thought it was going to be because this is such a strange like lineup of wrestlers.
It is a very universe mode match.
Yeah.
Like, you just simulate 10 years ahead, and this is like on a pay-per-view.
Fucking.
Kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, Kevin Owens is. There's a really cool spot where basically Kevin Owens tries to he breaks up a pin with Orton. Like Orton's trying to pin Logan Paul, he breaks it up, and he's like, I had to do it, come on. And Orton's like, all right, I do it. And a little bit later, same thing happens, but the opposite. Orton breaks up the pin, and it's like, oh, I had to do it. And it's like, oh, the slow build.
And then they do the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn Club shit punch spot.
Yeah, that was awesome. We got some awesome spots here, man.
Logan hits the double buckshot.
Fucking
on
crazy.
Kevin and Randy. He has that spot where he did that like swanton onto Kevin, and he rolled through and hit like another swanton onto Randy Orton, like rolling thunder style from the top rope.
Logan Paul is him, man. He's him. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy, but he's him. He's awesome.
In those ropes, yeah.
That makes him more of a heel, man. I hate him so much. But God, he's hoops, man.
He just goes like 150%.
He is the Chris Benoit of our generation.
Holy yeah.
What? What?
You know what my most anticipated match of his is going to be in the future?
What?
Him versus Ilya
Facing
Dragunov.
Benoit, yeah.
Oh, him and Ilya Dragunov is going to be the most insane, overacted match.
Insane, fucked
Don't
up
say
match
that.
ever. Ilya Dragunov's going to whoop that dude into fucking oblivion. God dang.
He's gonna make that dude retire. He's gonna send him into an early retirement. We're gonna compromise Logan Paul.
So Logan takes a mean RKO. He sells that shit with like his fucking like he's dead, which is also cool to see an RKO in person as well.
Oh, dude! Every time like an RKO happens, everybody just pops off for
It's
it
awesome.
every single time.
It's so cool.
Kevin Owens also hits stunner on Orton after that, I think, and gets a near fall, that was actually good. I actually thought the match was over at that point.
I do like
Logan-
that. The fact they finally did a stunner RKO spot. 'Cause what? Have they ever done that before? Like a spot with just the RKO and the stunner?
Countering, the back and forth countering with it, it's peak.
That's kind of crazy how that in theory could have happened in like 2003 or something.
No.
It only just happened now.
So after that, Logan gets the brass knuckles in the ring and he clobbers Orton with it, and he gets a near fall off of that as well. Orton comes back, he's going for the punt kick, and then Mr. Prime Bottle drags Logan out of the ring, and then oh my god, this was fever dream. What happened from this point on was a pure out and out fever dream. Anybody like to describe what horrors awaited underneath the Prime Bottle's face mask?
So yeah, underneath the Prime Bottle, I'm obviously expecting KSI because he did that thing last year. It is not KSI. It is in fact fucking skibbity toilet ISO speed fucking dude. Okay, funniest shit ever. The realization that like, oh fuck, that's speed. We're all just like, huh? Like, literally, we're all just like, what? And, like, Randy Orton's face is literally... Dude, Randy Orton, this dude has no idea who the fuck this is. He was like...
the best match ever? Is this the worst match ever? I don't know anymore.
He fucking tries to snip to him, and Orton's just like... Just fuck off, pretty much.
Oh, he kicks him so hard.
Him in the fucking shit. He rips that Prime Bottle off him. Fucking RKOs him fucking hard on this table. It does not break.
That was my favorite part of the match, because I hate ISO Speed. I think he's a terrible human being. So seeing Randy fucking kill him on the table...
No, man, we need a Kai Cenat in this match, man. We need a Kai Cenat and a Phantom Tax. We need that Phantom Tax title, baby.
Skibbity toilet match.
I show Speed and Randy Orton barking at each other for a solid 10
I'm just like,
seconds,
dude, Randy Orton is just stuck with all these Zoomers now. That's fucked up.
He does not know how to keep up with
I don't think I've ever seen Orton look like more of an old man until, like, this moment. I think
when
that's
you
like...
put him next to I show Speed, it's like, who are you?
It's like, oh my god, you're like 50 years old, bro. This is crazy. God. But no, we also get this insane spot in which they're back in the ring. Owens and Orton. Owens is about to do it. About to do it to him.
Pop-up powerbomb.
He has to pop up powerbomb. About to do it. Orton hits a fucking RKO off it. We're just like, what the fuck just happened?
That was an incredible counter. That was great.
That was incredible, man. That was awesome.
Very smooth as well.
Logan runs in, goes to throw Orton out. Orton counters, throws Logan on the apron. Orton runs to go get Logan. Logan grabs Randy off the apron, yanks him out of the ring, runs up to the top rope, hits the frog splash. Crazy finishing sequence. 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul really escapes with that United States title.
And I am upset because before the match, they gave Kevin Owens the Sami Zayn treatment like they did on night one, except his family wasn't there. But Sami was there to hype him up, even with his IC title. And I really wanted the night to end with Sami, Kevin, and Cody all holding titles. It's not that difficult.
You're getting that shit.
They give to the crypto
scammer
instead. So.
I gotta say, man. I hope Logan Paul, like, I'd like his reign for now to be kind of like, yeah, he's the guy who beats all these, like, these top guys, these legends. I want to see what happens when he's met with, like, fucking Ilya Dragunov or some shit like that. Or Gunther, and, like, he just gets fucking whooped. He gets his fucking ass kicked. Like, that's what I want to see.
That's what we're going to get with, well, they clearly are we're going to get to Logan in LA
Knight, yeah, that's obviously the move,
eventually,
I think, now.
We're going to get to that. And LA Knight should be the one who beats him.
Yeah.
He's the one that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah, he
agree.
beat up the established people to put over the young star LA Knight. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, young 40-year-old man, LA Knight. And it's alright.
Yeah.
Young 40. He's
Young
fresh.
star.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Diamond Dallas Page started his career at 37, so.
You know what? That's real.
And he wasn't that good.
Yeah, but we remember him. We all remember him.
Because of his yoga!
He's the only one you're talking about right now.
We're gonna kill Chair for saying that about DDP, brother.
Anyway, next meme. Fucking
we had
dude. So
Bailey versus Io.
let's talk about Bailey real quick. Bailey coming out. Apparently she's Egyptian now. So I was I saw someone compare her to the fucking the guy on that Egyptian like sand statue, the white guy with the blue eyes. Like history. The fucking history textbooks be like, and it's the white guy on the Egyptian.
AI.
But nah. But this
cool
starts.
Entrance,
cool entrance. And then it starts. I'm like, okay, her theme starts, and I'm like, oh wait, I heard the role model thing. I'm like, oh no,
no, please no,
please no, Def Rebel. And then the music starts, and I'm like hearing it, and I'm like, oh, I guess Def Rebel must have thought, oh wow, people are shitting on us right now. We should probably cook a little bit. We can probably cook a little bit here, and
we give you a 6 out of 10.
A 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'll have
Bailey came out.
5 Whoppers and 5
men
more Whoppers.
Came up, and then you hear there ain't no stopping us now, and she started.
Thank God.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
No, we're not. No, we're never fucking. What are you talking about? Who wants to see that shit again? We're never going back there.
I love that gimmick, but we're never getting.
She's fucking like 35. She doesn't need that shit.
Yeah, it does not work. It does not work anymore.
God.
Well,
shut up.
Sorry, y'all don't get nostalgia. You just shut the fuck up.
What nostalgia? That was the worst era for Bailey.
Brother, I was in the trenches in 2015, brother. You don't understand.
Okay, look. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
The NXT's good.
But no, man, this theme kind of ruled. It had that champion like feel to it. I'm like, all right, I like this. It reminded me of, like the Seth Rollins Messiah theme song almost. I was like, all right.
I had lost hope that Bailey was gonna win because there were so many babyface wins up to that point. There were so few heel victories on the show, across both nights. I was like, more than one heel's got to win. They're got to keep this belt. So I thought Io winning would have made Io does come out. By the way, God, her entrance just goes so hard.
Dude,
I don't
awesome.
know what it is about Io's entrance. It's just so.
It's fucking awesome live too, man. Just like the fucking beats and shit.
All the lights.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Hey, man.
Simon,
get the fuck back here.
Simon, if you don't come back in the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna scream really loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Simon, if you don't come back, I'm gonna.
You know what? I think I'm gonna get Cass back for the rest of the show.
I like Bailey.
Yeah, you fucking ass. Yeah, Simon.
It was not my fault.
We're talking about the main event.
No. It was not
We don't get any of Bailey Io.
No, we didn't.
We did it.
No, we didn't talk about it.
We did it without you.
Yeah, no. Seriously, man, Bailey and Io, they had a great match. It's probably my most underrated match of the weekend. I think. I thought this
Honestly,
was
It was
awesome.
better. It was
Io-
legitimately better, like rewatching not live, because I think again our section wasn't like as into it. But dude, the Bailey, I want to know if you'll be my girl chance.
That was like
the
whole match. It was amazing.
Yeah,
that was like Anton Ego eating the ratatouille, dude. I was like, I felt myself go back in time when that was happening. Oh, so good, so good.
Dare I say something about this match? I think this is the smoothest and best flowing professional wrestling match I've ever seen in my life.
Ever.
This match is just so smooth. Every move looks great.
Yep.
It's like aesthetically very pleasing, and they transition between sequences and moves with just like such fluidity that I can't think of a single match where like it just feels like one continuous motion the entire match. It's incredible.
Man,
There's no point where it's like they're trying to transition between two things. It's like just all in one. It was
that
incredible.
friggin' Rose Plant counter where she flips and lands on her feet right at the end of the match is absolutely.
It was fan-fucking-tastic.
So awesome. We our whole section. That was like the bit. The only complaint I have this match is I feel like it could have gone longer. I feel like it just kind of ended. It was going really well, and then Bailey hit all her moves at the end, and it was over.
When Io was like hitting like the fucking like she was doing like the Tiffany Stratton joint, but like she's basically going like first turnbuckle or first rope, second rope, and third rope. I was like, oh shit, she's fucking.
Also kind of like that Lindsay Dorado moonsault thing.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, Lindsay Dorado, forget about it, brother. We're getting back.
Oh man, this
So
man.
Io Sky, what are your thoughts on the match?
God damn it.
Bailey won. I really didn't. Again, I thought she was gonna lose. I went in, especially after all the baby. After Sammy had won on night one, especially, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if we can get this many babyface wins. Especially,
I was getting nervous at this point, man. I was like, oh boy, but I was also like great. Like big standing ovation from our whole section. That theme song also was like fucking lit. It's a great victory like song. We were all like fucking. We were all saying that you deserve it. Shit, it was awesome.
Oh yeah, and it was just, dude. I can't believe it took
this long
7 years for Bailey to get a one-on-one match at a WrestleMania. That to me is ridiculous. I can't believe that happened. I'm so happy.
We got there in the end.
And, especially just given that Damage Control, like this whole storyline, like you look at where Damage Control was last year, losing all like the meaningless 6-woman tags, and they finally actually started cooking with Damage Control and got them to this awesome storyline with Io.
Oh yeah,
it's great. I hope we get a rematch. I think a rematch between them can be even better. I think they can go even harder.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Backlash one.
I think they should actually main event a pay-per-view and just get like at least 20 minutes because they will cook in a tremendous fashion. I'm telling you, it's the best flowing match I've ever seen in professional wrestling.
Oh yeah,
that's just incredible.
That was great, man.
Tiffany Stratton cashing in Money in the Bank on Bailey and getting all the heat.
God, please!
I'll look that.
Now I know that sounds bad. Oh yeah, but no, awesome match.
Doesn't sound bad. The Rock, because if The Rock was small, you'd call him a pebble.
Speaking of The Rock, no, joke. We get the Hall of Fame thing, whatever the fuck it was.
I gotta tell y'all something.
And Muhammad Ali, and we're like, yeah, where is he?
I gotta tell you guys something about this Hall of Fame. So when the Hall of Fame starts, I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool.
Oh no,
I like all these people. This is all nice. And then everybody in our section gets up and they turn around and they're looking in the opposite direction. And I'm like, what are you looking at, guys? You look it up. John and I turn around. We look up at the skybox behind us.
Yep.
And we see in the skybox is like 15 legends. Devon Dudley, Jimmy Hart, Haku, friggin' Alundra Blaze. They were all there.
They were all just there. Oh my god, you saw him in person, bro. That's fucked up.
You saw 2K16.
Did you lock eyes?
Character Haku.
No,
God, that's crazy.
I didn't lock eyes with anybody. I just kind of looked around. There was a few others I can't quite remember, but there was a bunch of people.
I can see the lust in your eyes. I can't do a mock shit now.
I didn't see so many. I could see the lust in your eyes for Elizabeth.
I got a glimpse of Cora Jade, I think.
Well, people saw Undertaker in one of the skyboxes.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, he was doing like he was throwing up the Jimmy Snuka joint. I'm like, what the fuck you doing?
What are you, buddy? It's not the crew anymore. You gotta get out of here.
But no, that's crazy though. Goddamn. You get everybody out there. Paul Heyman, all the boys. Pretty cool.
Oh, Paul Heyman's Hall of Fame speech.
I think that I hate Palestine.
Whoa! Hey, he didn't say that now.
Paul Heyman did say that.
So many people, so much money.
I think the work you can't cancel.
Oh my god.
Cancel me would be extreme.
Skip it. Oh, did he actually say the word cancel?
I think he did, right?
He also mentioned Brock Lesnar, so he...
Yeah, so did Triple H.
So did Michael Cole on commentary during the entrances.
It's coming.
He's gonna come back.
No.
He's coming.
So
Brock Lesnar's coming.
It's time. It is time. It is Vader time. Promo package starts. Oh boy.
Heart firmly in my ass.
Dude,
I must say though, I'm disappointed that they did not use the video package, which had the residents of Philadelphia hyping up Cody's. I believe that would have made it.
Oh, with
more
that
personal.
guy that was in there.
That one guy.
There was
who
also
I
there was
really
a really handsome security guard in it. Oh my god, he was dreamy. Oh my
Mm.
god.
What an absolute G. Yeah, those luscious black locks. Oh man, what a guy. What an absolute
I love the
G.
lock.
The Lock
He
from
beat
2K,
Slade.
2K23, baby. We love The Lock.
Anyway, Imagine Dragons is used for a good promo package for the first time in 10 years.
Wait, that was Imagine
We did it.
Dragons? Are you kidding me?
Yep, the one with the Cody Rowan promo package. His eyes closed. Imagine Dragons, and I remember I was watching it, and dude, because all night we're getting closer and closer to this match, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what's gonna happen to me.
Nope, I was like, this is where we were just like, here we go, man. And man,
one way or the other, we were walking in. We were walking into something nobody could have possibly anticipated would be this insane, right?
So
and he gets in there.
let me talk about this, right? Let me take the reins here real quick. So we saw the fucking lights go out. See the orange lighting, the fire, the fucking
flags,
American Nightmare
the
flag
flags.
with the grandiose music, and we see someone coming through the Cody Vader. And I called this since day one, and y'all laughed at me. I said Cody's gonna come out with a big old American Nightmare mask. It's gonna be a big
Hold on,
mask.
before that, his Trons were just the death of Superman. This dude.
Yo, it was. Holy shit.
Superman story.
That's a Superman.
The Superman flag. He should come out with the dyed black hair, but it is what it is.
And he comes out, fucking
That's a
cool
Superman.
mask, by the way, cool as shit. Brandy's there, walks up beside him, and we're just like,
Big
oh,
pop.
it's
Big pop,
over.
Brandy.
Oh yeah, huge pop.
She
It was
did-
awesome.
She didn't say anything, thank God.
Yeah, no.
Brandy officer.
And then that entrance happens. Fucking adrenaline in my soul, and I'm like, we're all singing that shit, but I'm just like, we're also just kind of not
Hoping
because
the
we're
fucking
waiting.
Second lyric comes.
No, because we're waiting for the
Fucking rap
fucking.
verse.
We're waiting for the fucking whoa, and oh, dude, that first
Black
whoa,
deafening.
oh, deafening, absolutely deafening.
He comes and dude, you could see just like the look on his face. Like he did not give away that he was winning in his smile at all.
Nope,
He
not
was
at
like,
all.
I'm going in right now, and all I can do is try and deliver, and we're gonna see what
Try to
happens.
stand and deliver.
You're gonna end
Anyway,
up at my stomping grounds if I take you on the fast lane to my fucking roadblock, mate.
look,
You're gonna
man,
get
I'm gonna show
destroyed.
you some great balls of fire and give you some fucking.
You do that,
I
and then
will
we're gonna have a
take swift
SummerSlam.
vengeance.
I'm gonna take you to the Royal Rumble 2009.
Also,
That's
guys,
it. When we
Survivor
collide,
Series.
it'll be a great American bash.
Hey guys,
and I'll
it's
get
me,
my
Sur-
vengeance,
on Vengeance
cause
Day.
Armageddon.
Guys, it's me, Survivor Series.
and I will be unforgiven.
Anyways, there will be no way out.
It'll be Armageddon.
I will be Takeover 30.
It'll be in your house. That's where we
Okay, we need to stop.
continue. Anyway, we see like
Stand in the ring.
as this entrance is happening, Cody's entrance. We see everyone getting ready for Roman's entrance, and we're just like, oh boy, that's a lot of people. And it keeps going like, oh, that's a lot of people. And then, man, this shit starts. It is the Philadelphia School District so-and-so band, whatever the fuck. Holy shit!
This.
Oh my god. This.
No television
final
feed,
entrance of
no
all time.
camera shot, nothing. Nothing could ever compare to just looking at this
To
thing
being
live
there
and
and seeing-
hearing the music play. Oh my god!
And then just seeing him slowly walk out, and then the sort of remix theme starting. That was when we all just kind of knew. We're like, we're throwing it up one more time. Like, thank you, sir. Like, this is, he's losing
you can
right
see
now.
It on his face. He
Yep.
says,
I'll be honest.
on his face, he's like, I know what I have to do.
There's a certain bridge
And
in
I'm
the
gonna do
song
it.
too that sounded very much like this is it. Like, this is the final time. At
I mean,
least as
I thought the
champion.
new theme indicated that he would win. I'll be honest, that scared me. I was
Some
like, he has a
people
new
did.
theme.
Yep.
It's like when he had debuted the original new theme against Bryan, and you're like, okay, so Bryan's definitely losing and leaving WWE.
Oh yeah.
So,
But no, this
No,
was
I don't think it was a remixed theme. I think it's just that's
no, it's
how
just how it sounded live,
orchestra.
like with an orchestra. Yeah.
And the bell rings and.
Well, actually, no. Before that,
What?
we are
What?
all thrown up the one at this point.
Oh, I did as well.
We are
Someone
all
looked
just
at me
like-
and said. Someone looked at me and said, "Throw up the one last."
Because, dude,
time, and I'm
we're
looking at him.
we're like this is it. Like this guy pulled us out of a shitty era of wrestling. This guy's been here for like 4 years. has beaten death on 2 occasions,
times.
is still battling, and shockingly maintaining this physique, and showing us hoops. Like, there's a reason that this guy is not wrestling every single week. And it's understandable. There's never going to be another Roman Reigns, ever. There's never going to be another Roman Reigns.
And we can't, listen, we can't deny, was the Roman Reigns title run perfect? No, it was not perfect. There was problems. We had problems with it. There were decisions made, there were matches had that were definitely not hoops, brother.
No.
I will never forgive them for Extreme Rules 2021.
That was really bad. That was really fucking
absolutely
bad.
Terrible. But you can't deny and feel when he walks out, it's like, you see that entrance live and you're like, yeah, that's why they've hitched the wagon to this guy for the last 5 years. You know, like it makes perfect sense.
And if anyone deserved a run like this, it's Roman fucking Reigns.
Because he went through so much agony
So
for
much
the better
shit.
part of the 2010s.
First off, also, even putting it into context, him already having battled leukemia in the past and then having to win the Royal Rumble that year and being faced with all those boos must have been the worst feeling of all time.
Like, nobody really knows.
Everyone wanted him to fucking kill himself. Everyone hated him. It's like, man, and now look at him. It's like, fuck, man.
Your boss is not doing anything to help you.
Nope,
maintain
leaving you out to fucking dry, pretty much. Like,
they're leaving you out to dry, and you're.
It wasn't until you put your fucking foot on the ground and said, "Hey, there's a pandemic. I could die. I'm not coming back unless it's for something good." And fucking, sure enough, here we are.
And Vince McMahon and Paul Heyman, they had to buckle, and Paul Heyman was part of the mastermind behind this whole thing.
Thank God.
And he walks down, you can just see like the sorrow on his face, but you also see this kind of like gratitude on his face.
Yep.
The announcements
That
happen.
bell ring. Oh my God, dude, the announcements made we were fucking. Oh man.
When Samantha's going crazy, Cody's getting juiced up in the ring. Roman's doing that shit where like he's moving the belt back and forth. He's like, it's not gonna. You know how this is gonna end. You don't have it. You don't belong here.
And we're starting off with the hoops, man. We're starting off with the wrestling, the technical wrestling, and it's going.
But I'm gonna say, these guys. Okay, we're gonna get to the glove shittos. Because oh my God, the glove shittos in this match. But that's the thing. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns have top star chemistry. They bounce off each other so well, and they have such they just get each other. They bump so well for each other. They know how to maneuver each other around the ring, how to compliment each other and make each other's moves look good. They just crushing it. They were hitting all that technical stuff. They were going outside the ring. They're fighting with kendo sticks. They're brawling into the crowd. Oh my God, this match, man. Even before this match ascended to the higher plane, it was just awesome.
Before the shenanigans essentially begin, which I say that word not condescendingly, I think this match is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But like even before then, the fucking in-ring wise, it's nothing super special, but it's very good consistently for like 20 minutes or so. And when the fans essentially know there's going to be something happening, because the stipulation was bloodline rules since Cody had lost the previous night, you knew shenanigans were eventually going to happen. So it was essentially a very tension-filled opening 20 minutes, and the crowd was invested the entire time because Cody and Roman put on a fantastic showing for that first 20 minutes. That cannot be understated, because that's
so much
difficult
like
to do.
Best Roman Reigns, he was so crisp in ring. He wasn't on autopilot. He's been on autopilot for so many of these last title defenses, like the Fatal 4-Way and with LA Knight and even with Jey Uso. Dude is just going through the motions at this point. Because he knew it's ending next year until the Rock debacle kind of happened. The Rock, the debacle all took place. But they're going back and forth, and I know why I want to talk about this. Roman's trash talk in this match is just...
So yeah, I was watching it back, man, and this dude, man, is just shitting on this guy, Cody Rhodes. He's just like, yeah, doing it again, fuck you. Like, just kind of like, hits the fucking...
I'm gonna miss doing this to you, is what he said.
Yeah. He says something to... Oh, no, it's, so Roman hits the fucking crossroads at one point.
Good crossroads, by the way.
Really good. And he fucking... tries to pin him, he kicks out, Roman just starts laughing, and he just goes like, yeah, that move always sucked. He never was that shit.
That move ain't beat no, when he has Cody up against the ropes, and he's like, I'm gonna send you back to Hollywood with the rest of them. This is my company, you little bitch.
And then Roman says something like Paul, just goes like, I love him, I love doing this, I love it. He's like, I'm gonna
He's
miss.
just going absolutely sicko mode. But like none of it. Sometimes the trash talk takes away from the match. Sometimes the trash talk is too much, and you're just laughing at it too much. But the stakes were so high. They built this match up like the fate of the universe was on the line.
Literally.
If Roman Reigns wins, then the nukes will go off. We don't know
Yep.
what will happen after
Yep.
Roman Reigns wins. The world will end. He
Yep.
will destroy. We will never see the light of day again if Roman Reigns somehow. Cody Rhodes cannot
Yep.
stop him right now. Cody keeps getting up. They're fighting. They're fighting on the outside. Cody, he hits the bionic elbow early. Big pop. Dusty chance. He goes to the outside and he sees that out. There's this great shot of him looking down at Roman. And then he just slowly looks to the right, and the camera pans to the announcer's table, and he clears it off. And he goes after Roman. Roman low blows him. That was the one callback I wish we got, was the kick out into the low blow. That was the only callback I wish that we got, because he doesn't really do that spot as often nowadays. And then he hits this nasty power bomb to the announcer's table, rolls in the ring, Superman punch, 1-2, 1-2 kick out. This is where, at least in my section, the This Is Awesome chants began. This was like well before the shenanigans had fully kicked off. Cody hits the spear on Roman Reigns. Absolutely ridiculous. 1-2 kick out. And then this is where, we're about 20 minutes in, and they're cooking. And then everything that I've ever wanted to happen in the history of everything all happens within that span of 12 minutes. Would anybody like to begin to describe the insanity, or should I start to describe it?
So what started first? It was the
Cody
crossroads,
goes to
right?
Crossroads.
Yep, he does the
And
crossroads, and Jimmy fucking comes out of
Just
the ring, correct?
years?
Oh, he came up under the ring. He was under the
Yep.
ring. The camera didn't catch it, but he was under
Yep.
the ring.
He's under the ring, comes in, immediate, just super kick. It was actually, it was fucking nuts, and then like they're setting him up. Roman actually manages to hit the Superman punch, and right as he does it, we hear, fucking Jay comes out.
Jay
We're all
comes
losing
out,
our
big
mind.
pop. Yeet chance.
The yeet chance,
all
and
over.
then Jay just fucking, he just fucking spears Jimmy off the stage, and we're just like, what the
They
fuck?
brawl up, they brawl to the outside of the ring, and then they brawl up the ramp a bit, and then Jay backs up, and you're like, he's not gonna, is he?
And he
Because
fucking
they're in
does
prime
it.
position, and Jay spears Jimmy off the ramp
They
to
go
the
to the
floor
table.
below. They don't really show the table too well. He looks like he nearly missed it, or that like I don't know, he would have just went head first into the concrete. Very scary.
Yeah.
Better than their entire night one match.
Yeah.
though.
That's
Incredible.
what I was gonna say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
It
okay,
eclipsed
seeing
that
this-
by a
I
country
don't know what
mile.
angle you were at. Why? I don't know the angle you were at.
Oh, we saw
were
that
watching-
entire thing. Like, it was like, oh fuck, they're dead.
We were watching Jay and Jimmy brawl. Because we were watching Jay and Jimmy brawl, and I didn't see the tables. It was too dark around the tables.
Oh, so you thought they
I'm
just
looking around-
hit the floor?
Well, because I didn't think the spear was coming. I see Jay back up, and he's running, and then I start to see him curve a little bit, and I'm like, wait, what? And then a second before it happens, I realized it was going to happen. I was like, no. And then he tackles him up, and everybody leaps out of their seats. What a great spot. Chair nailed on the head. That 30 seconds of brawling was better than the entire match that they had on night one. So awesome. Jay and Jimmy, they're out. They're gone for the rest of the match. The match continues. Cody gets a schoolboy on Roman. 2 count. Reigns hits the spear. Michael Cole on commentary. Not like this. Not like this. And then Cody kicks out. Big pop. Huge pop. Huge pop. And then what was interesting was there was a bit more like back and forth before the shenanigans kept going, right? They kept going for a little bit. Roman gets the guillotine in. Cody is fighting for his friggin' life to get out of this thing. They tumble to the outside of the ring, and then Cody looks at Roman and says, I am going to detonate the nuke upon this man's midsection. And he he spears Roman through the
I don't
barricade.
think he said that.
Yeah.
I'm ad-libbing.
I don't
I'm an actor, it's
okay.
what I do.
Damn.
He spears him. Michael Cole is absolutely busting right now. He's going, take that, Roman! Take that, Roman! He's going insane. He rolls Roman in the ring. And once again, I'm going to let Chair take this.
Solo!
Solo Sikoa probably giving Simon multiple heart attacks concurrently, simultaneously, arrives, and he spikes Cody, and I'm sure Simon pissed his little pants a bit, as then Roman goes to pin him, as you do after a solo spike interference, and Cody kicks out. Thank fuck. I think he should have kicked that out one, but, you know, that's just me.
They don't
Oh, yeah.
do one count kickouts on the main roster, brother.
That's my only criticism of this entire match, is I think after the solo interference, Cody should have kicked that at one. Because he should have
That
learned
would've
from
been-
last year. But the near fall for me, because I was expecting a kick out at one so much, that when he didn't, I thought that might be it. I was like, they're gonna do it again, and it was a terrifying near fall. And then Solo's just real pissed off, so with the taped up thumb, just starts fucking spamming. He has infinite finish in 2K14. He's spamming the thumb of Cody on the ground. And then something that I thought might happen, but I was also like, he won't be here. Why would he be here? And he'd not even have a match. And then you just hear the most iconic theme song maybe of all time. You hear John Cena's theme start playing, and Cena just runs down to the fucking ring.
You're missing. You are missing. Cody also kicks out of the Samoan spike spear
and the
combo
spear, yeah.
After that happened, when he hit that, my heart sank. That was the one time.
Solo was just like so pissed afterward. He was like, "God damn it!" Fuck.
And then John Cena's music,
dude. So the crowd's chanting for Cena at this point. We hear the music finally, and it's literally just like immediate. Like the second the sound hits, it's just like it's a massive. Like
everybody rises. He books it down. He chucks his hat out of the ring, and he starts. Oh my god! Again,
I'll say this. I'll say this. Cena has unfortunately forgotten how to sprint.
He didn't want to tear his quad halfway down the ramp, but you could tell he was trying really hard not to do that.
He learned from Vince back in 04.
No.
He's blasted Solo with punches. He clotheslines him out of the ring. Michael Cole, Cena's even the playing field. He gets Roman up. He gets out of the ring. He gets Solo up. AA through the table.
And then
the shot they use, because I don't know.
Of Cena, when he's just like,
the camera work is brilliant.
Yep.
Because he's just fucking Cena's frozen, and the camera slowly pans, and you see the electrified Brahma Bull logo in the middle of the stage. I'll give you this: the stage design, I think, works very well for this match because of how the Trons look. It was great.
He starts marching down the ring. All the audio is cutting out every 6 seconds because The Rock is saying 50 F-bombs back to back.
And the crowd's just like, holy shit, And like,
dude, with Dylan and I, because this was Dylan and I started watching wrestling during the Once in a Lifetime build. This
okay, so this is
circle for us.
Cyclical structure.
Dude, and hey, 11 years ago, to the exact day of WrestleMania 40 Sunday, April 7th, 2013, was Twice in a Lifetime.
I was saying, man, you know who were tag champs when I first started watching wrestling? You know what tag champs were?
Dare say.
Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, good lord! I think we were the core. We had Slater and Gabriel as tag champions when we started
awesome.
watching.
But no, man, it was that added to it obviously too. But yeah, man, dude, fucking Rock just laying out Cena right there. Rock. But
before then, I will mention real quick when Cena and Rock stare down, because I mean, fucking hell, Cena and Rock have a stare down 12 years removed from their first encounter at Mania. Essentially, I don't know how they did it. But they were in the perfect position, and they both look in the right directions, and it's like a perfect recreation of the stare-down from WrestleMania 28.
Yep.
Like if you overlay it, it's perfect.
I feel like I'm watching the series finale of professional wrestling.
I don't want to watch any more wrestling after this. This felt like the finale.
There's another spot we'll talk about where I got that feeling too.
Cena does the "you can't see me" punch. Rock's ready for it. Rock bottom. He starts mouthing off to Mama Rose. No, he looks at John Cena.
Oh, Mama Rose!
Get the fuck out of my ring!
Mama Rose. And so no, the gong hits, right?
No, we missed Collective Delusion. You missed Collective Delusion, buddy.
That was next. Oh God. Okay, so fucking Sierra Hotel, India. I gotta leave it. Delta
the Shield. My bad.
Dude. The shared delusion of every single person in that stadium, for some reason, thinking that Jon Moxley would be there, and it wasn't just Seth Rollins fucking with Roman Reigns.
I don't
know what we were thinking.
And I was like, "There's no way."
Well, that's the thing.
There's no way, right? There's no way.
The problem is
there wasn't any way.
The problem is the feeling in that arena that night just made it seem like this is the end game. Like this is like Avengers shit, Like
it wasn't even just in the arena. Everyone collectively thought Mox was there.
Yep.
When you have Cena show up and then Rock show up, when you have all that, you're like, dude, okay, I'm in an unreal state right now. Then you hear not Seth Rollins' music, you hear Shield specifically. Yep. Your brain's gonna think, oh my god, they've done the fucking impossible.
You don't
Dean
get
Ambrose is
moments
it.
like that. You don't get moments like that in professional wrestling very often. You don't get moments where all suspension is all disbelief is suspended. But you don't know what's going on. That's why this match is so special. It happens like 6 times near the end of this match.
We are looking everywhere for where the fuck is Seth entering from? Where is he? And then we see Roman just fucking zoop right in. Seth is there with a chair. Roman just decks him immediately with a Superman punch. And Seth is just Peter Griffin, like, laid out, like, like he's dead. he's not moving. Trap. He's gone.
I wish the camera work was better there because I rewatched it. We were watching live. When we saw Seth with the tension in that moment, Seth's trying to pull himself up on the apron with the chair. Roman's starting to get up. Dylan and I are yelling, "Get up, Seth, quick! Get in the ring, quick!" But it was too late. Michael! And then Rock's just like, "Oh."
Oh, dude, no. The funny part was like after Roman does it, Roman then just like gets out of the ring again. It's like, bro, this is your match, you fuck.
Well, they were beaten up by finishers at this point. Both Cody and Roman, they were absolutely. And The Rock, he's looking at him. He's like, he looks at Mama Rose. He says, "I'm gonna finish your kid's story," and then he's ready up, and everybody thinks they're gonna hear, and we're gonna get, and he's going, "Get up, boy! Get up, boy!" And I'm yelling for us, I'm like, "Steve, please!"
And then instead of a glass shatter, you don't hear anything, you don't see anything. The lights completely go out,
and you hear check 1 2, boom, bing, bing, yeah. Jackson Ezekiel
Dusty
Jackson
Rhodes is back.
It's gone.
There will be no stopping.
Oh my god. By the way, I'm so happy that the lights didn't go out immediately after the first gong because you see Rock's face just shift.
Like, oh no.
He's like, what? And then it's quiet, and we're like, there's no way, right?
Dude,
there's no way. And Dylan and I
Dan looked at each other. We didn't even say anything. We didn't cheer. We didn't say anything. We literally looked at each other, mouth agape, like, no fucking way.
Dylan's jaw looked like it dislodged from how far it dropped. He was like, what? And dude, and he's like, he's in the ring.
And then lights come back on, and it's shoot Undertaker, shoot Mark Calloway.
Mark Calloway in hoodie,
in the beanie,
and beanie.
He's got the deadlock.
This man just came off doing a one undead man show.
Yeah. That was
chick slams.
That kind of took away a little bit of it. A little bit was taken away there, but it's fine. Choke slam.
Was mouthing off. I just want to point out, I love this because yes, would it have been better if it was Austin
or Sami Zayn? Even
I forget what it. Oh, Sami Zayn's not fight. I love Sami Zayn. He's not fighting the final boss, brother. I'm sorry. The final boss is going to kill that man.
It's Sami and Kevin. They do the thing they did last year.
Okay, that would have been dope as well. But I feel like when you have The Rock there, you got to bring out like the gig. You got to bring out the legend star power, right? Yeah. Would Austin have been better? Yes. I like Undertaker there because The Rock this whole time has been calling himself the final boss. And when you think about who the real final boss of WWE is. The final boss of WWE is, at least it's The Undertaker for the last 30 years, and he had enough. He had this was the soul of WWE coming back to haunt Dwayne Johnson, and he choke slams him. The lights go out. The Rock is just gone. He's been sent to super hell.
Yeah, that was super funny. Also, may I quickly add real quick? So during this bit, me and Melee Hellbot, we're watching the show in Discord. Everything's fine and dandy, right? We're like, Cena's coming out. Rock, this is so cool. And then Peacock decides to kick Melee Hellbot off the feed for some fucking reason.
Are
you serious?
We get kicked off the feed. Melee's like, he's really trying to get back because we don't know what's going to happen, right? And mind you, this is before Seth comes out, and we're trying to fix the feed. And I shit you not, when Melee fixes it, the first image we see
is just Mark
Calloway standing behind the rock. Like, what? Go back! What the fuck is happening? It was. I think that's better than actually experiencing it because that's the biggest whiplash going from the Rock's entrance to Mark Calloway standing behind him. It's. Because then also Seth comes out. I'm like, what the fuck? And I also saw on Twitter people say John Moxley. I'm like, there's no fucking way Mox was here, right? There's no fucking way. Because like that as well made me think he was there. So yeah, it was fucking.
And then
crazy.
Tony Atlas showed up.
Yeah, and then you just hear fucking.
Yeah. What?
What the hell was that?
Goldberg.
Oh yeah,
I
damn.
would've
Oh
actually
god, I would have killed myself.
You know
a
that's
good
Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon would have been doing that shit if he was
myself.
still here.
No way, he hates WCW.
And then yeah,
but-
Cody and Roman are. There's a chair in the
Roman's
ring
up.
and a belt, and you see that shot.
God.
One of them is going for the chair. Roman's going for the chair. He's about to do it to Cody, about to finally do it, and he turns around and sees Seth, and he just can't let go of that betrayal. He hates this
Oh,
motherfucker
the
more than
camera work
anything.
in this.
More than anything in his life, he hates Seth, and he just does it. Seth's out of the ring. Seth, by the way, is
sells
dead
it.
at that point. He sells it like literally like
Seth
he was
Rollins
like.
sells it the exact same way Roman did.
Dude,
He falls to
he
his knees.
literally sold it
An
like
incredible
fucking
moment.
Willem Dafoe in Platoon, where he puts his hands up like that. It's literally like that.
Oh,
He's fucking
he knew
just
because he
done.
knew what he had to do.
Yep.
He knew it was for the greater good.
Or
And
or also
dude,
Tropic
it's the
Thunder
best
with
thing.
the fucking.
What a great moment,
is
though.
the
That's something
best-
that's like, you can only
Dude,
get that in
I was gonna say
pro wrestling.
when you were saying earlier about like how this felt like the finale of everything, seeing that and being transported back to that Shield betrayal, I was like, "Fuck, that was so many years ago." Like this is like the call.
That was
This
like,
is,
what, 118 months later?
dude. I'm just thinking like,
That's
fuck, like this is really just the culmination of everything from like.
They
The
put a
PG
bow
era,
on-
from the reality era to the new era, and now into this Renaissance era. Literally the culmination of fucking everything.
They put a bow on the Shield. They put a bow on the Tribal Chief. They put a bow on the Undertaker.
Almost felt like,
John-
in many ways, it almost felt like a somewhat respectful nod to the good Vince stuff. Like a respectful, like,
Well, no,
okay.
it was kissing
I
it
guess,
goodbye.
yeah,
It was
maybe.
kissing it goodbye.
I was gonna say,
like,
kissing it goodbye, but not saying, like, it was saying, like, fuck you, Vince, but also saying, but also thanks for all this stuff that obviously would still be, you know.
Because this moment doesn't happen without that. Like,
Unfortunately,
this stuff-
Vince did create all this shit, unfortunately, at the end of the day, and it is...
This
it's
is also
shitty.
what people thought the Attitude Era was. Like, this
Yeah.
is what everyone remembers the Attitude Era as being. This is what they think it was. Like, great in-ring work with an electric crowd and then just
And man.
constant high-profile names.
And
in
Roman
the
tries to
Roman
hit that
backbox.
spear one more time.
Kick to the face.
Kick to the face. The crossroads, the three in a
I'm
row.
Screaming.
He
'cause I remember.
finally...
I'm screaming at the top of my. I gotta tell you because I'm like, go quick, get it done
Before
quick.
Solo goes
Before
on the
before
east side of the ring
before fucking Fatu shows up.
Before Jacob, dude, I was.
Max
I
or
was
Jacob Fatu
I literally said, "Be careful."
Dude, I was literally like
"Be
looking.
careful."
I was scanning the arena as this was happening. I'm just like, okay, no one over here, no one over here, no one over here, no one over here. Okay, like literally eyes
Everybody's
darting
going
around the whole
like-
place.
He's hitting him. Paul. Then he slowly rises to his feet. The crowd is losing it. Paul Heyman is screaming, "No, no!" He's
He
screaming.
did not go to the east side of the ring as well.
Yep, he
He's
just
in the
stayed there,
ring, and you feel it. Third crossroads.
right on the prime bottle.
Cover. One, two, three.
Ah!
He kicks out
Dude,
at one.
I
then Roman
felt-
goes up, guillotine.
I felt my voice leave my body when that happened. It was literally just like a progressive, like, yeah! Like, it was like that. Like, I literally felt my voice disappear.
Michael, dude, Wyatt, do you want to put the Simon feed on screen in this moment? You want
Yeah,
to
sure.
put the feed up on screen?
Yeah, I'll probably put it up there,
Wow,
do that,
look at this! Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, look at that.
You want to hear that? That's me. That's poor little me. I almost threw my phone into the crowd. I was going so ballistic when it finally happened.
Also, Samantha Irving's call is fucking
Samantha Irving, who, by the way,
tremendous.
doesn't want to know the outcome of the matches to add to the emotion, and that's genius, in my opinion.
Well, I
Always
agree.
gone.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
Incredible.
And Cody's on his knees. The crowd is going crazy. Michael Cole is weeping. Roman Reigns rolls out of the ring, defeated. Finally, he hands the belt. Charles Robertson, Little H, he hands the belt to Cody Rhodes. Brandy's in the ring, and it was kind of perfect.
And then
Everything
everyone's
was
in the ring. Fucking Brody Jr.'s in the ring. Fucking John Cena, Orton. Fucking LA
Sami
Knight is
Zayn.
up there with the boys. Fucking CM Punk is
Sami
there.
Zayn.
CM Punk.
CM Punk is there. Sami Zayn's there. Kevin Owens, Jey Uso. They're all in the ring. They're all celebrating their boy. It's finally
Cody's like, please, for the
over.
love of God, do not pick me up. I don't want to do it.
Seth is on the ground, but Seth did what he had.
They literally have to carry
Cody
Seth
said-
into the ring. This man is like a war veteran at this point. He's literally just been crippled by like everybody. He's like
Oh my God,
Lieutenant Dan,
Cody's-
pretty much.
Dude, Cody and Seth shaking hands, man. That was some Goku Vegeta shit right there.
And it's funny too, because at this point, we're obviously clapping everything, and then we're just like, all right, let's dip out of here right now, and we'll enjoy the moment as we try to leave the arena and everything. We're leaving and everything, and we just hear Cody pick up the microphone. We're just like, no, we just run back. We run back to the staircase. We're just like, we have to see this. And Cody does that promo where he says, anyway, thank you, Bruce Pritchard. And then we're just like, all right, let's go.
He does that, and they're all celebrating together. They all hold up Cody Rhodes. It's Brett at WrestleMania 10.
Yep.
All over.
Kick-ass moment.
Michael Cole's commentary, he's talking about, when this man left WWE, he was disgruntled, he was heartbroken, he found his way back, he started his own story, and he becomes the WWE champion. God damn it, I love professional wrestling.
And then, I think Corey Graves or whatever, I think Pat McAfee says, like, what's next for the Bloodline? And Michael's like, who gives a damn? Like, I'm like, yeah.
He's so real for that. Roman is crawling away. The last we see of him, at least on camera anyway, there was that, the emotion finally overtaking him at the top of the ramp with Paul Heyman. He's hugging Paul Heyman. So powerful. But The Rock is just staring daggers into the back.
Motherfucker.
You don't have the mana of the great one, the final boss,
you don't have
the big mana.
We are headed for Roman Reigns dead in Miami on SmackDown, I feel like.
We're going to do a 45-minute promo tomorrow night, Cody.
We are going to have probably the greatest return ever with Roman Reigns when he finally comes back.
When that music hits,
I think he might retire, though. Like,
nah, he ain't
what does he
retiring.
have left to do?
The Rock.
He has to wrestle Rock.
That's all he has, though.
Yeah, that's
also,
it.
can I just say, Roman's
maybe.
love for the game, I'm so glad it returned. He hit the fucking guillotine. That's how you know he loved it.
Oh, yeah, he's
'cause
back.
He started using the fucking guillotine, dude. He did it on both nights. That's how I know
He's back.
I love the
Michael. The show goes off the air with Corey Graves saying, "Pro wrestling is back." Pat McAfee says, "Pro wrestling is beautiful." Cody holds up the belt, and that's WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
You could not have asked for a better payoff, if possible. I don't think. I think this
actually, you could have. MJF
You know what's funny?
I
want to bring it back to what we said, to what I said actually last year's Mania review that we did on that thing called the Baseball Podcast, if y'all remember. What's that, you may ask? I said, as we concluded that whole thing, that whole review, I said, I think we should appreciate Roman as much as we have him. This is the reason for that. 100%. This is the exact reason for that.
I disagree.
I agree with
SummerSlam
that.
match is terrible.
I am also like,
I'm just fucking around.
man, do I forgive last year?
Yes,
feel like
I do. 110%.
I kind of have to forgive last year. Do I still think they could have got away with him winning last year? Yes, I think it would have been fine.
Absolutely, it still would have been amazing.
But this was
incredibly special.
Now
you would never get you would have never gotten a moment like this had Cody won last year. That's the thing. And I'm never gonna be able to look at it objectively because I was there. I saw it. I got to see Cody finish the story. I got to see him. I got to see him hand
the culmination of
the title
30
to his
years.
mother.
30 years.
Yeah, dude. Again, the Shield, Cody and Seth, Cody Rhodes in general, Roman Reigns, like
the entire character of the Undertaker.
Yeah,
the entire character of the Undertaker, John Cena and The Rock,
Shawn Michaels and the Undertaker.
Dude, the entire last 10, like the last 10 years of a lot of these guys who weren't in the main event for the last 10 years now solidifying themselves. Like this is the future of the company.
Is
now
Daniel Bryan.
Now, here's the thing. This is something we don't want to think about, but we have to.
What?
What is next for Cody, and can they keep this going? Because here's the thing. We are done with the finish the story stuff. We're done. It was fun, but we're done. No more. We need Cody to now be the top dude, the biggest workhorse in this company. He needs to take over that guy.
That's why he's gonna face Bronson Reed for the title in France.
Oh, hell yeah! No.
And then he's gonna face
Cody versus Cody versus. I'm telling you right now, real talk. Cody versus Sheamus in France is 4.25 stars minimum. I'm telling you right now, brother. I'm telling you, brother. That match is 4.25 stars.
France?
Sheamus in Berlin, baby.
Save it for at least Scotland or something. Close to
Listen,
Ireland.
as long as we're not sticking Cody against fucking Solo Sikoa, we'll be fine, okay?
Oh my god, that's gonna be his first feud. It's because fucking last year. It has to be, right? He has to face him at some point.
I would legitimately rather at this point they just hotshotted Jacob and did that instead, because Jacob's twice the wrestler Solo is.
Because my name is Maxwell Jacob Fatu.
God.
Maxwell Jacob Fatu.
And you know it.
Man.
But no, listen, the slate, the board has been completely reset now. So it's like, I don't know where we're going with Cody. We're obviously headed to a match between him and Rock. I don't know when that's going to happen. I would rather it be SummerSlam. I don't want them to wait till next year. They don't wait till next year, please. I don't want this to drag out for another year. I want Cody. Whenever Cody wrestles The Rock and beats him, that should be Cody's, like, he bids the bloodline adieu at that point. We don't do anything else with Cody in the bloodline for a while after that. We can do when Roman Reigns goes on the redemption arc. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus The Rock and fucking Jacob Fatu.
No. Oh my goodness, guys, the Usos versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I can't wait for it.
We are definitely headed towards Roman and Seth. Roman and Seth at SummerSlam is the play, I feel. I feel like we definitely got to do Roman and Seth at SummerSlam.
I'd be down with that.
We need to exercise that storyline.
No, I think it should be Roman versus Seth at the live event in fucking Charlotte, North Carolina.
But nah, that was It was also surprisingly easy leaving the venue as well. I was kind of surprised we were able to.
We got out pretty easily. We got a little separated.
Oh god, yeah. Fucking Chris and Tony just fucking like let's go, and we're just like, wait, where'd they go? Me and Zane are just kind of like.
I got lost. I thought I had just pulled like a child at Walmart.
Yeah, dude, you were just like gone. You were over the fence. Me and Zane and Dan are just kind of like there, just going like, where the fuck, like, where are you going? And like, where's Chris? And you're just like, I don't know.
I was so confused. I was like, because I saw Dylan. I saw Dylan go a different direction. I feel like Dylan was spamming me on Instagram.
And then Zane gave me his lighter. Then Zane gave me his lighter, and I was like, cool. And then I almost stole his phone charger.
Oh yeah, it was still his phone.
I literally almost like left and never saw him again with the phone. I was like,
none of you got stuck at a beach at 3 a.m.?
Nah.
Okay, I guess
all
only
we were
happens to
talking
stupid
about
people.
was just, man, how perfect it was, and I was on that high. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep.
Dude, I didn't either, man. I was like, fucking, dude, how do you sleep after that? You know? Like,
how do I go to bed after that?
I will say this, though. Fucking starving afterward. Oh, my God.
I was big hungry, but...
Dude, we went to the Wawa. We went to a different Wawa over there, right? This one was literally fucking looted. Like, like, there was literally, like, food on the floor, like, everywhere. We're just like... Some guy, like, tells us, he's like, hey, man, don't bother. They literally have no hot food here. And we're just like, whoa, what? And we just look around, we're just like, oh, fuck. And we're just like, let's just go to the one we went to yesterday. Sure enough, that place had food, and we were like, oh, thank God. Because, oh my God, dude. If Wawa was not there to save us, we would have been dead.
Oh, yeah. Dylan and I barely ate all weekend, brother. We were barely eating. Dude, that munchie plate at the diner hit like crack in the 80s. All the fried food, buddy. You have no idea.
Yeah.
It was so good.
You know, I'm sick and tired of you guys talking about crack in the 80s, crack in the 90s.
That's what I'm saying,
never
man.
had crack then. I didn't. Guess what? It's not even as good as fentanyl in 23 and 24. So how about you get on the fent level, pal? And
That's what I'm saying.
Start shooting up. Start shooting up.
There's a fentanyl crisis in America.
America's a fucking fentanyl crisis.
Right, Gwimby.
But that's WrestleMania 40.
That is WrestleMania 40.
Where does WrestleMania 40 rank for y'all in terms of WrestleMania?
It ranks probably on the
top 40.
I'm going to say top 40, yeah. I'm going to say top 40.
Yeah. It's honestly going to be top 5 night 2 WrestleMania.
Yeah, top 5 night 2s. As far as night 2s goes, I'd say it's probably number 5.
The best night 2. It's the best night 2.
I would say...
I'm going to go Afghan Hound.
I'm going to go with WrestleMania 40, and then one more WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 41.
But
Real
nah.
talk, I'll never be able to divorce this from live. Like, if you're asking me what my favorite WrestleMania is, like, I'm gonna say
it's always
this
gonna be
one
this one,
because
man.
I was...
Of course.
And the fact that we can say this, too, the fact that we can say, you know, look at where we were when Roman's reign started. In the trenches. The absolute trenches. We were fucking locked down somewhat still. Fucking wrestling sucked. The Thunderdome was fucking interesting, to say the least. And now we were able to see that reign
2021.
end. We saw that reign end in person.
Many of us were in a completely different spot in our lives as well when Roman returned and won the title.
Yeah.
And
Well, I had just graduated high school the year that Roman Reigns had won the title. I have completed college in the time it took
I had
for Roman
like
Reigns to...
3 failed relationships in between then.
dude, I had one failed relationship, and
That's awesome.
We
awesome.
lived through the entire pandemic, brother. We were traveling all over. I went through so much shit
AEW
in my
got
personal
good,
life.
died, got good, and died again.
Yep.
Up and down. The MCU completely
Died. Completely died in the timeline.
You died a slow
CM
fucking
Punk,
death.
CM Punk returned to AEW,
Left, returned again,
to AEW
left.
again, left, and then went back to WWE.
Insane.
And got injured.
Man. What a
Yeah,
great...
It was what a
Also, you saw
fantastic
Gunther's
show.
reign end too.
Who's that?
Gunther's
Like how he teamed with Alexander Wolf in the
Oh,
independent
cool,
scene.
cool, cool. Awesome.
cool guy actually.
Not part of Sanity though. He's
Cool
not
hand
like
Luke.
Killian Dane.
I'll look up WXW after this. Yeah, I'm gonna look that shit.
But
up.
yeah, boys. What a great show. What a great couple days that was. What an awesome
Jolly good show.
weekend.
Jolly good show.
So much fun.
So much fun. Awesome. Killer
meeting-
times.
meeting
Austin
everybody was-
Theory
Oh,
is
yeah.
a champion.
Running
Everything's right in the world.
running the Rocky steps. Fucking...
And legit, brother, whatever happens next, I got
It's
to see
over.
Cody Rhodes finish the story, and that's all
Hell
that
yeah.
matters.
That's
I
all
don't
that
care
matters.
what
Something
happens in
horrible
here.
about Cody isn't revealed, and he's really a terrible person.
Cody's actually responsible for September 11th or something.
What the heck? 2011.
What?
September 11th, 2011.
I know that sounds bad. But yes, that is it for us, boys.
Thank you for joining us. I knew it was going to be a long one. I knew
We are at a total of 3 hours and 12 minutes.
Oh, good thing I'm around delicacy, and I'm all doughy and shit, because I'm a donut. I'm Donut Cast.
Yeah, Donut Cast. Fuck you,
I
Chris.
love Goon Squad. So yeah, check out my socials at
Yeah.
Donut Cast. I'm
Yeah,
part
check out
of Goon
Donut
Squad, Goon
Cast.
Squad UK's content creation team.
Don't check out
Behind
Top
the Bruv,
Super
as
Kicker
you're
on
currently
YouTube. He
listening to.
sucks. He's terrible. We hate
He's
Top
weird.
Super
He's
Kicker.
Never say that name again.
Top Super Kicker.
Never say that name.
More like
again.
bottom Super Kicker. Am I right, guys?
Can you say my?
More like
Can you say my
bottom-
shoot name
more like
instead?
bottom
Actually?
heart punch.
I don't know what your
Like
shoot name is.
bottom,
I'm sorry.
Bottom heart puncher.
My name's Alfred.
Alfred
From
Molina.
Philly. No.
Yeah, Alfred Molina, like from the Spider-Man.
You can find
No.
me on Criterion. You can find me on the Criterion.
Find me
collection
up
on
my own ass.
Why? Where can people find you? Why?
You
Where
can find me
Platinum
in
Payton?
the All right, boys, that is it.
An event-
On that note, you can find me on Platinum Payton on the Twitter and the YouTube, or actually just on YouTube. Don't look at my Twitter. You don't want to see that shit. Anyway,
Oh,
That's it
Why
absolutely.
for
did you
us.
like this Cora Jade tweet on like a WWE porn?
shut up. Anyway, goodbye, guys. Forever.
Thank you very much, folks. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So I'm replacing Cass, right?
Yeah.